I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
Anything else that you haven't addressed that you...
Yeah, I didn't like when Kim said on the show, I didn't want to go to Deshaun's barbecue and hang out with Nene and eat chicken. You know, I found that comment to be very suspect.
What do you mean?
We didn't have chicken. We had lamb and shrimp.
You better watch your tone and how you speak to people, especially when you're talking to a sister.
Nene just loses it, like instantly. All of a sudden, she just blows it. And there's no calming her down, and she just won't shut up.
You think you can talk to people like they're a slave? Your slave is behind you.
It's racist?
Yeah, it is. It is somewhat racist.
No. I mean, I think barbecue, absolutely not. I'm going to share with you guys, half of my friends are black. I'm definitely not racist at all. She said it was a sunset barbecue. I thought barbecue chicken in my mind. I just didn't say barbecue chicken. I just said chicken. But, and then, you know, I'm not racist at all. I mean, I don't even see color. I never have.
Call my assistant a slave. Shut
You call her a slave. You call her everything.
I've never called her a slave in my entire life. You bitch. You bitch, are you kidding me?
I'm not nobody's slave.
I don't care. Here's my slave. Slave!
Katie, you alluded to the fact that Giselle and Robin must have white ancestors to look the way they do. Do you think that means they're not black?
No, I'm really surprised that they're so obsessed with skin color and racial identity.
The way that Kim is treating Sweetie is very unacceptable to me. I don't like it. Not only are you disrespecting Sweetie, you are disrespecting me. And she's a fool for sitting here letting you talk to her like that. Somebody need to step in. You call her all day long, she's standing right there.
And I pay her a lot of money to call her name yellow.
Well, at first I thought maybe you were a gang member. Yes, you looked like you just got out of a car from South Central and that you might, like, pop me.
Everybody has tattoos.
No, but you look shady.
And what makes her think he's a South Central gang member?
Because of his tattoos. What ethnicity is John?
John is from Hawaii.
So, not white. Black folks, we don't need to be fighting on TV like that. It's enough of that type of reality TV.
Now, why do you do that? Why do you think that the black folks fight so much on TV?
You said that I should have never brought race into this show, that this show is not that kind of show.
I would never say that, by the way.
I don't know that.
Garcelle, you have it out for me, and I want to know why.
I don't have it out for you,
Why?
Renna. No, but when I heard that, that pissed me off.
Then why didn't you come to me and say, Renna, what are you doing?
I like Donald Trump. I don't agree necessarily with anything everyone, I don't agree with my husband half the time with what he says. I don't necessarily agree with Donald some of the times, but I got to tell you, he is such an interesting guy. He's only been kind to me, and I love people who are non-filtered, and that man does not have a filter. And I mean, give me a non-filtered person any day. Yep. They keep you on your toes. He's smart, and I'll tell you why I like him more than any reason. You look at his children. He has raised some amazing children. That says a lot about a person. I think Donald Trump is fantastic.
Every single time I do or say anything, it's like, Katie, you're not being black enough. Or, Katie, how black are you feeling today? I don't wake up in the morning and go, oh, it's a Wednesday. How black am I feeling? Let me get my black meter out and, measure how black I am. That's so dumb. I don't walk around having race on my mind constantly.
Call my assistant a slave.
She is a slave. And she be calling her dumb ass.
Wait a minute,
get
guys.
This, get that. I'm like, damn, did you have
you guys.
It looks like we're at the ultimate fight challenge. At this point, because there's so much madness, I don't know who's right.
Not help if you have the trash. Wait, we're supposed to have a good weekend, you guys.
Kim?
Andy, how much can a person take? There wasn't even one positive question for me. It was hammered,
I didn't think it was all bad.
You have the control to say stop.
Bitch knows I'm not racist. Nene knows I'm not racist. You know why you have not found another white woman to sit on that mother? Because nobody's dumb enough to do that.
What happened, Candy? Give us the real deal. What in the world's going on? I mean, it was like a small argument that just escalated crazy. Ridiculous. She called her dumb, she this, she that, and then she said something about, okay, well, you and your slave. And then Sweetie's like, I'm not a slave. She's like, yes, you are. She talked to you like you a slave.
Stop in my shoes. If 5 African-American women just hammered. I couldn't even speak. My mind's a whirlwind. This whole racism thing in this day and age is bullshit. Like, every one of those motherfuckers on that couch owe this world a apology for this racism shit.
Sweetie is a grown woman. If she wants to get paid and be talked to in any kind of crazy way, then that's her problem. Who am I?
Yo, sister, I didn't know we had slaves in 2010, and gosh, it's supposed to be peaceful.
He's one of my friends. He's giving you a home. Please don't be disrespectful.
I don't have to stay here. Here, really, I don't.
Giselle and Robin, why was it important that Katie define herself to you?
No. And to find my children, which was,
No.
What?
My father was in the civil rights movement. So when we were little, we had the KKK burning sign in our yard on a weekly basis. My father had death threats every day.
I can't swim. You're a black person.
Did that really just come out of your mouth?
Is that bad? You're a racist, a bully? That is, I'm racist? You are a racist. I am black. Puerto Ricans are black, they're Indian, and they're Spanish. So are Cubans, and that's who I f***ing married, and that's who I had f***ing kids with. Shut the f*** up. Oh my God, Luann, I knew you would come with a headdress.
I'm coming out. I'm Diana Ross, so I'm feeling liberated.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
I like,
who are you? You're Donna Summers. Diana, you're Donna Summers. Diana.
It's like, why would you come to someone's house for a religious naming ceremony, you know, and then go outside and go in on them and challenge them about
We didn't
what
go
is
in.
your...
We didn't go. We just asked you a simple question.
And then for Robin to bring up, okay, well, when your girls are older, what box are they going to check? What the hell are you talking about?
But Katie,
Why would you even bring that up?
But Katie, you know that you said something wrong. That's why you sported the Jackson 5 apple.
The big hair, but she came like in blackface. Is that okay? Like, when did that become okay?
No, she did not come
She did. She was like, her face was shaved.
Why, you thought it was politically incorrect?
I want to talk about, Brandy, what you said to Joyce in the pool in Palm Springs. It was a comment that generated a lot of negativity. You said that black people can't swim.
I know what I said.
Yes. You were called a racist, and people were extremely pissed off at you.
Your house got eggs? Darkening your skin, is that okay now? Like, what's not okay?
Well, I think you're taking it too far. Yes, Luann did a little self-tanner to make her skin look a little darker, to look more like Diana Ross.
My mother is from Savannah, Georgia. Right. She lived in the segregated South, just like your family.
You're not proud of that.
This is so ignorant. I shouldn't even get myself upset about wow, Katie, dumb and dumber.
With my children, we were at a home store. It was really hard because I made a stupid comment and I shouldn't have said it, and I definitely paid the price, and I'm the least from racist in the planet, and I say stupid things a lot, and that was over the top. I'm not a racist. Carlton's not anti-Semitic. It's just people throw these labels out and they don't understand.
All you care about is your brand. And who's gonna buy that China stuff?
What's wrong with my stuff made in China?
I don't know. I gave you some stuff. Do you like?
What's wrong?
No, I don't like anything of hers.
Of course not, marionette puppet.
Okay.
You know what? You better shut the hell up. I asked you a simple question.
Why do I have to answer any of your questions, Robin? I don't care.
Hold on, I want to hear from her.
I want you to understand what? That you're not biracial. Shut the... You know what? Y'all better get security here for real, because I...
For what? What are you gonna do?
Shut up!
Yeah.
The problem with throwing out titles or labels as anti-Semitic or racist, you can't just throw those out without any consequence. They're damaging.
Exactly.
And
But
then
don't make remarks that make you seem like the label that's being thrown upon you.
The people that I hang out with are from all different backgrounds. Most of my friends are Latin.
You made a comment to me, and you said, I like your beautiful slanted eyes. I don't know if you recall saying that, but I felt very insulted.
Really? I love slanted eyes.
And you're still saying it.
I have black girlfriends, I have white girlfriends, and boyfriends. So we all joke with each other about, like, they joke with me about my rhythm and, like, silly things, and I just can't joke like that. And I'm sorry.
Do not wear hats in the temple. I know. I'm trying to enjoy this experience, so take your hat off, bitch. How hard is it? How many times do you need to be asked? Do what you want. I'm sorry, I didn't say it in Spanish. Take the hat off.
I didn't hear Mary's slanted eye comment at pho.
I wish I would have heard that.
To me, it's a very discriminatory, racist kind of joke. You're an adult. Take some responsibility. Right now, there's a lot of Asian hate. Be conscious of your words.
But you don't have the balls to be courageous. Come on, Mexican. I thought you were all Mexican and strong. Power. That bitch wouldn't survive and I'm tired of it.
I understand that you're mad at Carrie. However, talking about her ethnicity is disgusting.
I didn't mean any harm by that. Like, for me, it's a compliment.
You can say things differently, like, I love your beautiful eyes, but when you reference to, I love your slanted eyes, you know, it's very insulting to me.
You know, when you say slanted eyes, like, that's a feature, and that's a beauty in America.
Chirpy Mexican has to have her way.
She called you a chirpy Mexican.
She called you Mexican.
Come on, Mexican. I thought you were all Mexican and strong.
You can't tolerate racism.
That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion. It's everybody in the country's opinion, Leanne. For God's sake.
Do you think she's a racist?
I feel like it's disgusting. Watching, I'm disappointed. I don't want to be associated. I feel ashamed. And it's not okay, Leanne.
I agree.
It's not okay.
I agree.
And to use that over and over and over again is racism.
So we've shot the reunion. We obviously discussed this a lot. What was your reaction? I mean, well, you were there. What was your reaction to her reaction about this conversation?
I mean, to be honest, I'm just speechless over it all. And you know how I feel, and you'll have to watch the reunion, or you guys will have to watch the reunion to see how I feel.
Ask me, what Asian I am because of my eyes, they squinty. So, but I have a new hairdo. I was starting to...
Thoughts on the post that surfaced that Jenny had made on her Facebook a couple of years ago?
I don't condone those, and I'm completely anti-racist, so, you know, I hope everyone does better, but I definitely don't condone those.
You know, with everything that happened with Jenny, have you talked to her since she was fired?
You know, she texted me and I haven't heard from her since.
It was like a bombshell situation, you know what I mean? What's your relationship with her today?
You know, Jenny's always been nice to me, so I hope everything's good with Jenny, and she's always been really busy. They're serial entrepreneurs, so I'm sure they're really busy.
But do you think her firing was fair?
You know, I think that was a tough decision for them to make, and it was really hard for everybody involved, and I hope she's doing amazing.
Do you think that this Jenny situation, you know, we've seen cancel culture, you know, and the way that people have lost their jobs over tweets or over, you know, social media posts. Do you think that she deserves a second chance, you know, to return to the show in the future?
I think everyone in life deserves a second chance. That's what we're trying to do, just be a little bit better every single day, and hopefully we learn from our mistakes and don't make them again.
Move on. I was about Jenny from Salt Lake City. I was on tape last night. We taped last night's episode Wednesday, and people were very upset about the lack of discussion on last night's episode relating to Jenny's disgusting and upsetting posts. And I've also seen all the tweets wanting to know what's being done about those posts. I just want to say, in case anyone doesn't realize it, that there are many serious discussions happening right now about everything. And I can't address the situation right now, but it will be addressed very soon. And thank you for your patience. And the posts were very upsetting, rightfully, and disgusting. So there you go. I heard that the Smith sisters were great talking about this on Friday, and I need to listen to that episode on demand. Did you hear it, John?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Actually,
like most things with the Smith sisters, it's the first time I'll hear of something.
Right.
So I wasn't really hip to the story until I tuned into that broadcast.
Well, they broadcast on Friday, so it was that was when it was kind of really exploding, I would say. But I really want to hear what they had to say. I love their take on everything, and I want to discuss it with them.
My political stand, I still support that. I am very proud to be a Republican. I am proud to be able to say I have the freedom of speech to choose and to have an opinion. I respect your opinion. I respect your political stance. We are different, but we need to respect each other, and we need to understand that we live in this country where we have the freedom to speak our mind, as well as we have a freedom to choose. I don't tolerate violence.
You know what, everyone? I hate that I have to do this on a Saturday after enjoying a quiet day with my family. But fuck all you haters, because I am not friends with Jenny Nguyen. I did not invite her to my event. She showed up to my event that I was hosting, which was a public event, with her own camera crew, okay? She came up to me, she apologized, said she felt bad for everything that had happened. She is not my friend. I do not stand by what she had posted, her beliefs. But if someone says I'm sorry, I'm gonna snap a photo and move on, because what was I gonna do? Create a scene at my business event? No. She stood by me for a minute, snapped a photo, moved on. So you all should too. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna set this straight. Whitney did not invite me to her event. I was invited by somebody else. Whitney is a businesswoman. I'm a businesswoman. And the owner of Monkey is a businesswoman. I was there to support those women. Woman empowered woman. So all you haters, fuck you. You have issue with me? That's on you. Leave Whitney alone. I said this before. I am saying it one last time. I did not say I don't like black people, nor did I say I don't support the BLM movement. I already apologized for those I hurt in my post in 2020. I took full responsibility for what happened. I am moving on, and if you can't move on, that's your problem.
Who bought those? Those are expensive. But this is what I use. Are you kidding me? Oh my Lord, that's a lot. You know what? My neighbors are going to call the cops. Look, our dealer's here. People are going to just assume.
Anna, are you talking
Michelle.
to me? I meant Diana.
No, I'm Michelle.
Okay, Michelle. Okay, Michelle. Ugh, I get my help wrong.
She says she get her help wrong? It's 2020, honey. Nobody's the help. It's derogatory.
And I would never say anything so terrible or so dark.
What do you feel she's accusing you of? What do you think? Not anyone else. I don't want anybody else's opinion.
I just don't want any insinuation about my personal character.
You just want her to say that she doesn't think you're a racist.
I know you have no parents, right?
Oh my God.
But she's a party.
Are you
okay?
All right, take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths. All right, Mario, we gotta go. That she's a racist.
This is where it gets dangerous, because you are dangling a really dangerous carrot.
When you don't say what it is, people are going to fill in the blank.
Oh,
and it's going to be a lot worse.
It's already bad.
I know.
For you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not good for you.
No, it's not.
You said you don't have parents, which in her brain was, why, you think because I'm black, African, I fell off an acacia tree?
George is calling me a racist? I heard Cody's parents were dead, and I mentioned it.
Is somebody going to tell me what was said?
Nope. It's about my family and how I have raised them to have multicultural
Yes.
friends.
That was it?
Yes. Yes. We have a pool, we have a jacuzzi, everybody's welcome. That's it.
Now I get it. Crystal's all confused.
What you got, this hair breed, this not in Atlanta. They ain't looking for you.
Oh, you don't like half breeds?
You're a whore. You done slept with everybody. They don't want you. Your clit has left your body.
And that night in Tahoe,
Are you that girl? I don't see color.
I don't see race. Is not when this conversation took place. It was actually the next day.
My white child with black girls in there, a Chinese girl was in the jacuzzi, and I'm like, this is what it should be.
I did hear this story, but I didn't hear it when Crystal said I heard it.
You're nowhere near more educated than the rest of us. By the way, child bride. While you were busy getting married at 12, the rest of us were building businesses, graduating college, doing things, you know, to educate ourselves.
She told me, but I was like, is there something else? Because that doesn't seem dark to me. Didn't seem as dark as you made it out to be.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm talking.
Okay, but was it problematic to you?
Was it problematic to me?
What she told you?
No.
I'm gonna stand by the uneducated comment based on you calling me a child bride. That is a disgusting thing to say.
You know, they call Priscilla Presley a child bride. I mean,
Okay, I'm an Asian person.
It's the Asian. See, that's what I'm talking about.
As an Asian person, child bride is equivalent to mail order bride. Do you know that?
This is my problem with Dorit. She takes things and then makes them personal, and then she becomes the victim. When I said it to Erica, we were all having a good time.
But we are having a good time, you guys.
If you have to say it like that, we're not having a good time.
I'm saying that because you just attacked me.
I feel like for you and your privilege, I can't.
You want to be a model? Are you tall? Let's see how tall. So, and you said how old were you? Oh, you have plenty of time. You have plenty of time to grow. And you know what? Losing weight is easy. That's the easy part. You know what you have is you have the basics. When you have the basics to work with, the other part is easy.
Yes. You said you don't believe Dorit is racist, but you do believe she's an unconscious Karen.
Yeah,
the
just
difference
like she's
being just
unaware, just not. I feel like the word attack just seemed unnecessary.
Kathy, know this lady.
Yes.
I feel like I do. Precious?
No, that's not.
I don't know her.
That is Lizzo.
She is precious, though. Lizzo's precious.
That's like what I call her.
Lizzo is
her
precious.
nickname's precious to me.
Yes.
I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words and all the things. But, you know, they're also, you have to judge on character, you know, and intent. You know that I would never deliberately do something to hurt you, okay? And if you do, by the way, otherwise, then tell me.
You were attacked by strangers in your home.
On The Real Housewives of Potomac, Wendy Acefo is the fiery academic.
I quit grading, but I'm still passing judgments.
But this morning, the reality television star and her husband are preparing to defend themselves against fraud charges. The couple accused of faking a burglary at their Maryland home so they could collect insurance money.
Forgot that in April, your home was broken into or something. Was this during filming that this happened?
I think it was right before.
Okay.
Like, literally before
Oh.
camera went up. It happened because my family was away on spring break. It was our spring break trip with the kiddos. And I was just so heartbroken. Like, I think a few of my first initial scenes, I'm just a little bit uneasy because we had just been violated, so to speak. It was the worst thing. It's so unexpected, especially since from my vantage point and from the investigators' vantage point, it was targeted, you know?
Really?
Yeah, because I've lived in this neighborhood for, a long time, but since the neighborhood has been in inception for over 20 years, there has been no burglary.
Yeah.
Like nothing. And so it's so heartbreaking. And again, like going back to my earlier statement, where at my core, what centers me is motherhood. My first thought was my kids. And, part of the reason why I live where I live is for their safety, for them to have ample, acres to be able to run, play, enjoy, free of anything. And when someone comes into your home, which is such a sacred space, and violates you in that way, you start questioning things. So I'm just glad that we are okay, we're safe, and we are able to move forward from that as a family. But man, that was definitely gut-wrenching.
And that's something you have to process too. That's not something that you just, okay, it happened. We've locked the house back down. No, like I think the mental recovery from something like that must be kind of difficult.
Absolutely. And now my house is like Fort Knox before, but now it's like complete Fort Knox, like nothing. Even how we vacation is different. How I post on social media is different. It's altered the way I move. And, you want to be naive and feel like no one is watching you. You could just live life freely. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So it has changed a lot of things.
The Acefos flaunt their wealth on TV and online. Investigators say they're steeped in debt and reported to police they were robbed while on a trip to Jamaica last year, claiming they found their bedroom and both closets to be ransacked and several designer handbags and jewelry had been stolen. Authorities were immediately suspicious.
We're here to announce the indictment and arrest of Wendy and Edward Acefo of the 1900 block of Turnberry Court in Finksburg, Maryland. Both Wendy and Edward are reality actors in the series The Real Housewives of Potomac, Maryland, which is filmed partially from their residence in Finksburg, Maryland, an hour away. On April 7, 2024, at approximately 10:13 p.m., deputies responded to a residence in the 1900 block of Turnberry Court in Finksburg for a reported burglary. Edward Acefo called 911 to report the burglary. Edward and Wendy Acefo, both from Finksburg, live at that address, and they have 3 school-aged children. They reported that their home had been burglarized sometime between April 2nd and April 7th of 2024 while they were on vacation in Jamaica. The house would have been vacant at the time with no one's house sitting. No one had a key to the residence, according to the Acefos. The Acefos claim that designer handbags and jewelry valued at more than $200,000 were missing from the primary residence bedroom upstairs. Responding patrol deputies handled the burglary according to policy and made contact with investigators with my major crimes unit to assist because of the dollar amount that was stolen. Crime scene investigators came to the scene the night of the report to process the scene for fingerprints, DNA, and anything of evidentiary value. And while I'm there, I want to thank the state police. They actually responded, and the superintendent of the state police, Colonel Butler, I want to thank him for working with us on the case and providing resources. It should be noted that the residence does have interior and exterior surveillance cameras. None of the cameras picked up any motion or indicated a breach inside of the house. Cameras also did not pick up any suspicious activity outside of the residence during the time the Acefos were away from the residence.
Police say the Acefos claim thieves stole 80 items, including jewelry, clothing, and shoes valued at more than $200,000. But court records say some of those things had been returned for refunds, including a $1,500 Dior shirt and a $1,000 Gucci wallet. And prosecutors say a search of the Acefos' home turned up at least 15 items that appear to be the same ones claimed stolen during the alleged burglary. A gold diamond anniversary band, they say, Wendy Acefo later wore in a social media post.
Well, I can say the investigation is still ongoing. I can say that we have had court appearances.
Family to clear up some of the misinformation that's been put out by the state's attorney's office regarding the investigation into this case, regarding the lack of investigation into the burglary where they were both victimized. So this was an opportunity for the Acefo family to put out their side of the story to some degree and allow members of the public to know that there's a much broader story here. And we look forward to our next court appearances. We look forward to clearing up a lot of this information that's been conveyed by the state, and we look forward to going to trial.
How are your children handling this?
It varies because you have someone like Cam who is not aware of what's going on. Then you have Carter who is actually aware when everything happened.
He was.
We tried to shield him. Immediately it happened. I called my mom and my sister to pick up the kids.
It's because she's so innocent. She had no idea what was going on. She was just so happy to hear my voice. She was like, Mommy. And I said, "You're gonna spend the night with Auntie." She was just like, "Okay, Mommy, I'll see you tomorrow." And I didn't know if I was gonna see her tomorrow.
I called my mom and my sister, and they were able to pick up the kids.
Okay.
Carter knew something was up because the fact that they're randomly spending the night with
At
my
the
mom and my
yes.
sister, Carter was just like, something is going on. And he opened his phone, and he actually saw...
Oh, no.
Everything.
Yeah.
I was so scared. I was just worried about the kids. I was so scared for them. Oh, this is real tough.
Yeah.
Was the nap the reason why the wig was a little
Baby.
to the side and twisted a little bit?
I don't know
That
why.
wig was wigging, baby.
The wig was wigging.
It was her nap wig.
Is there a nap wig?
It wasn't my nap wig. That's my professor wig.
Baby,
That wasn't your professor.
baby, that wig was
No.
Well, how do you explain the eating grin?
Because
the
the guy who was taking my picture, he was really nice.
Okay.
And he was like, give me another look. And give me another, like he was playing around with me because he knew it was heavy. I was crying in there. I was sad. So he was just like, I know this is, he was trying to cheer me up.
Do you regret that?
Smiling?
Yeah.
I don't regret smiling because at the end of the day, I think we've all been through things and you try to smile through the pain no matter how heavy it is.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Okay.
That's true.
Had you popped a Happy Eddie?
No.
Okay. That was the speculation, and it was Happy Eddie.
Let me tell you something. I was not looking high as a kite. Eddie, on the other hand, he was far gone.
Okay.
But he had not popped a Happy Eddie. Eddie was actually asleep in his little cell. And they tapped him and said, come take your picture. And that's what
he
Eddie
looked
did.
a little off. Did you spend the night in jail?
I did.
I feel like the house doesn't even feel the same. I have to eat, but I'm not hungry, and I just have no desire, appetite, no nothing. I don't know.
I remember talking to you, Wendy, when Karen went in and you were like, I can't believe she woke up in jail. I can't believe what she's going through. And you went through it, but you're talking about it very it's like a day in the park with the tulips. Like, are you okay? Are you?
No.
What just happened? It's been a week. This is a week. Everything feels so, like that day, like...
It doesn't feel
It didn't feel real even that day.
real.
It felt like it was a prank.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think it will lead to us being taken away in handcuffs.
I'm not okay, but I will be okay.
Are you terrified?
Absolutely terrified.
It's so crazy, and it feels like a bad dream.
Yeah.
Amy from Delaware said, Ashley, we usually love your messiness, but something felt different this year. You were mean and downright nasty at times.
To whom? Can we elaborate? Hello. To Stacy, to me. Okay,
To
let's...
Wendy.
No, we were not shocked.
Do you regret that?
I have apologized for that.
I can admit that I was maybe a little hot in the pants with what I said about Wendy. And when I thought about it later, it wasn't the time or the place. And honestly, I said it lightheartedly, but I realized that this is in no way a lighthearted situation for Wendy. So I do want to say that I'm sorry for how hot I came for Wendy. And I mean it. Over here, babe. Right. I tried to talk to you backstage. You didn't want to talk to me, so I received that. No. And I'm simply saying what I need to say, and I mean it. And you can either take it or not, and I will not.
What went down with you and Wendy after BravoCon when she refused to talk to you backstage before your panel?
Good question, Anita.
Nothing happened. And my apology that I gave to her was to her children more than anyone else. And I stand by that apology. And Wendy can also go kick rocks.
Finally, Wendy.
it's crazy because watching this season, you would never guess that this is where we would end up. Or maybe you would. I don't know.
Okay.
Depends on the lens you watched it from,
Precisely.
I guess.
Precisely.
Are you in touch with Wendy?
No. So Wendy and I had an interaction at BravoCon, and when I did a show at Mr. Henry's in DC, someone had asked me, it was actually the day she got arrested.
Yeah.
And someone had asked me like, oh, how are you feeling? And I made a joke, which in hindsight was probably a little too sensitive at the time. I went a little hard on it, you know. So I acknowledge that.
Okay.
So when we went to BravoCon and I was like, hey, I just want to say that I'm sorry for how hard I went, how heavy it was, mainly because of her children. Her children are able to read and see and hear things.
Yeah.
So my apology was really directed toward her children. And, you know, of course she got a little nasty about it, and that's fine, but that really doesn't change the facts of the matter, so.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Similarly, when I saw Wendy's mugshot and she was smiling in the picture, you are literally laughing in the photo. I'm like, this is not real. I made a joke. Wendy, it felt like a joke. So for me to make a joke that, hey, you've made jokes about people in this group.
Not anyone that has been locked up. Even when Karen was, I was probably one of the only people that did not do that to her.
I didn't know the severity of your situation. Truly.
Okay, so you do not apologize to her.
No, it's to her family, to her children.
Okay.
They are innocent bystanders in all of this.
Okay.
Not a rock.
Okay. And you did, what are you apologizing for again?
Because at my show, I made some jokes. The day that she got arrested, I said that Zinwin was in the pen.
Oh.
Yeah.
How you view me has nothing to do with me, but everything to do with you.
But I don't vilify my accomplishments.
Because you don't have none.
Bullshit, bitch.
Okay.
Bullshit,
If you have
bitch.
none, if you had some, then you probably would.
I have one social security number.
And you also have to think, it's because now that you watch all of it, you have to assume it is kind of ironic how many questions Dr. Wendy has about your finances.
It's very ironic.
Yeah.
It's very ironic.
When the news,
It's giving red herring. That's what it's giving.
Well, when the news came out about her special situation with the law, her arrest and the alleged charges, what was your initial reaction after knowing that she questioned your finances?
So at the time, I didn't know that she had questioned my finances, but at the time I thought, wow, this is very different from the brand that she portrays. And then I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I'm so sad for her kids to have to go through this and endure this in their social lives. You know, they're old enough to be able to read things like this. And then I thought to myself, you know, I don't know. She'll have to have her day in court.
Yeah, that is true. It is coming.
And we'll all see it.
Yeah, we all see it.
Everyone,
We'll be
the
tuning
whole
in.
nation.
I said, what? What? Right. What? So then I immediately opened Instagram to see these mugshots, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
My God. My God.
I saw that picture. I was like, what on earth? Like, what? I mean, that was the biggest. It was so shocking. Just
It was
to
shocking.
see their mug shots, and then it was kind of weird because the mug shots were like a little sinister looking. Like,
Well,
I
why
don't.
is Wendy laughing? Why is Wendy laughing?
Right. Why is there like a smirk? I don't. Okay. So my thinking is like, she probably was like, okay, well, I don't want my mugshot to look like, I want to at least like smile in my mugshot. But I think
Okay.
maybe they didn't catch her at the right time. Like, you know, like, I think she was trying to smile and they just, just took it. Psh, like they didn't even give her a chance to get ready. Psh, here. And then Eddie looked high. Like I was like,
As a kite.
Yes.
Happy Eddie was a happy
Yes.
Eddie. Okay.
He was high on his own supply. So anyway, I mean, first I want to say I am highly shocked, surprised, and disappointed
Totally.
by these
I'm
charges.
disappointed. I'm so disappointed.
If everything that is in these documents is true, so of course you're guilty and innocent until proven guilty. But if everything in these charging documents is true, I'm highly disappointed. And then I just have so many questions, like why? Yeah. Why do we
That's
feel
my
the need
biggest
to
question.
do this?
Why?
Quickly, we gotta ask you.
Yes.
I know Karen said, she didn't take that plea deal, so the fans are like, wait a minute, Wendy, you better take a plea deal if they ask you, girl.
She should.
Is that kind of like a forewarning to Wendy, like, girl, take that plea deal if they're gonna offer it to you?
Yes.
I know we all don't know, we're all just waiting, but is that like kind of like a telltale sign, like maybe you should take a plea deal if they offer it?
I'm sure she should.
Maybe
Not
less jail
maybe.
time or no.
For definitely.
For definitely. Well, you look fantastic.
Yeah.
That is my biggest question. Like I immediately thought, first of all, huge disappointment, sad, right? Because this is so sad for their children, guilty or innocent. Their parents were removed from their house and brought down to a police station and charged. They have mugshots. That is, I'm sure, super scary for their children.
Yeah.
So sad. But like, why?
I do want to say, a lot of people are hung up on like the insurance claim, which number one, I just thought was not really smart to try to file $450,000 in insurance. That's a red flag for any insurance company. Like they're definitely going to do their due diligence and, look into it, because that's a lot of money. And I think insurance companies, it's their responsibility to investigate. I'm more caught up on staging the robbery. That's what I'm caught up on. Like, dang, like y'all really were like running through, going around your house, making the place look disheveled and taking stuff out of it. And like,
Elephant in the room is what happened with the Osefos about 10 days ago. What was your reaction when you heard this, Kay?
I mean, shocked. I was shocked, and to be honest, I was also a little bit disappointed. I didn't expect that. I just shocking. So all I have to say is just thoughts and prayers for Wendy at this time, because it's sad.
It's an unfortunate situation, and right now I can't say too much, but I will say when the time is right, I will share my story with everyone. And for now, they're just allegations, so we will continue to push forward.
I got your wig, ho. You're mad. Miss Wig. I got your wig, ho. I got your wig, ho. Miss Wikiana. I got your wig, ho.
Oh, God. I'm going to tell you this right now, and everybody here. Remember 3 phone numbers from your phone, because if you ever go to jail, you have to remember phone numbers. And I couldn't remember a phone number. And the one number I did remember, I didn't want to call it.
A Real Housewives cast member arrested in Palm Beach. Luann de Lesseps of the popular reality show The Real Housewives of New York City arrested early this morning on the island.
Luann, you need to hire a lawyer. These are serious charges. You understand that?
The 52-year-old facing a number of charges, including disorderly intoxication and resisting arrest. De Lesseps allegedly slammed a door on an officer's face, kicked an officer, and said, quote, "I'm going to kill you all." De Lesseps appeared before the judge this morning, who advised her, as you heard, to hire a lawyer, as 3 of her charges are felonies. She was released, but ordered to be back in court in 3 weeks. Now, tonight, De Lesseps tweeted apologies, adding, quote, "This was my first time in Palm Beach since my wedding, and being here brought up buried emotion."
Please, guys. I mean, I live here.
Yeah, let me
I
swap
live
cuffs.
here, and
No, just take me yours for now. I don't want to pick her out.
Please take this off. Please take this off. Because I can't even do it. Don't do this.
Go ahead, turn around, watch her.
Don't do this.
1, 2. All right.
My purse is in my hotel room. I live here. Stop it. No, my... No, don't. Guess what? I don't. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
So, you make sure you're recording. Bro.
Tell Kendall you want it.
Hello.
Oscar on to Oscar 21. Can you roger 1020?
I'm having plans for belongings right now.
Since where I'll leave, I'll go as you're coming down. Will you meet me in the lobby?
And where you're in the lobby.
50th floor, I'm upstairs. I'm heading down now.
And where?
What do you want to see? A white or black female?
White female.
Yeah. I'm not happy about that.
26.
Can I get out of here, please? Yeah, we'll go over there. Please. Can I get out of here, please? I can't even deal with this. I just want to go home, please. Can I go home? I don't want to go. And it's horrible. Can I get out from here?
You want this stuff, or you
Yes.
want to get with your friend?
It's my, can I mean, I'm fine, I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna
Do you know what I
ask you-
mean? I'm good.
I'm gonna ask you again. Do you want?
Yes.
Do you want to take this with you to jail, or do you want to leave it with your friend?
I want to take it.
You want to take this to jail with you?
Why would I?
You're going to
Why
jail.
would I?
You're going to jail.
Why would I?
Okay. So would you
Why
like
would
to
I?
take it or not?
Can I get my hands out from
No,
this?
you cannot.
Why? They do this on purpose.
Oscar,
They do this. Yeah, perfect.
Check out my one officer because his head's swollen right now.
No, but I want to know how I can help. I understand you have your friend.
Yeah.
But what about
no,
my
it's
friend?
not that. It's from Cinder Battery. She hit a law enforcement officer in the head.
I
That's
know.
what it is at the end of the day.
So
what
your
you
friend
can
is
do,
hurt,
if
but
you
how
can-
about my friend is in a car?
She's in a car
So
right
how can I help my friend?
So you
You're
can
gonna
call
help your friend.
You can call. It's what it boils
do I
down to. It's
call?
black and white. It's the law, my friend.
I understand.
You need to call Gun Club.
Gun Club?
Gun Club. The jail.
Oh, I know where that
Palm Beach
is.
County. That's where you
That's
have to
off
call.
of,
And they'll let you know exactly when she's free to go. But
No,
I'm,
what's Gun Club is up on
Julie! Julie is trying to trap me for no reason. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. Done nothing wrong. Let me out. Let me out, please. Let me out. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. Let me out. I've done nothing wrong.
Here, let me fix this.
Please do.
Okay. Let me fix
Good.
it.
Please do. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong.
Relax. Stop moving your wrist. I can't take it
Good.
off if you keep
Please do.
moving.
I've done nothing wrong.
3, go ahead.
I'm not getting.
Oh, no, stay there. Relax.
I've done nothing, my love. I've done
Stand by.
nothing. I've done nothing wrong. Julie! Julie! Julie, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. I've done nothing wrong. Done nothing wrong.
That's fine. Come here.
What?
Come here.
Good. Thank you. For what?
Yeah.
For what? Why? Don't why?
Stop.
Why?
Stop.
For what?
Stop.
What? No, why would you do that to me? Why would you? For what? For what?
why was she out of
Why are
She
you
slipped
doing
on.
this to me?
Oh, hey,
I'll leave.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you
Stop
doing this to me?
resisting. Stop
Why?
resisting.
Why? 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 Oh my God! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, big time. You're gonna be so bad. You're gonna be so bad that you've done nothing. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong, and you're handcuffing me. Guess what? What? I'm not getting into your car.
Okay, no.
I'm not getting that car. I'm not. Why? I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not getting in that car. I'm not getting.
You need to sit.
No.
She's
No.
gonna come and meet up with
I
you.
want my shoes and my bag and my stuff. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm going to kill you. I'll kill you. I will kill you. Hey, for what? But what did I do? I did nothing wrong. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
He's buckling you, so you're
Don't
safe.
touch me. Don't touch me.
Can I go in my girlfriend?
Sit back.
Done nothing wrong.
Watch your feet. No. No. My friend. My friend is staying here. My friend. Don't touch me.
Listen to me. I'm gonna hostile you if you don't stop. Do you understand what I'm telling you right now?
What?
Stop.
What did I do?
Leave your feet in the vehicle.
What did I do wrong?
Luann, just relax. Your feet in. Chill out. Feet in. Okay. Can I get, what can I do to help?
Where's my purse and my things and my things? Where's my purse? Where's my things? Where's my purse and my things?
Not getting anybody out until you have me downstairs. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, can I have a witness statement? I need a witness.
They're in there. I'll get them.
I want to sit with
Pull the whole box up.
Get it? Julie! Julie! Julie!
For 11 or 21, are you able to respond and bring in the keys?
Julie! 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 Julie!
For more than 10 years, Real Housewife of New York City, Luann de Lesseps, has lived her life in the public eye, and how. We have seen her joys and her struggles, most recently with sobriety. On Christmas Eve 2017, police in Palm Beach, Florida, arrested Luann for disorderly intoxication, and she pleaded guilty to 3 misdemeanor charges, including battery and trespassing. Luann says her visit to Palm Beach brought up long-buried emotions about her ex-husband, Tom, who you know if you watch the show.
Hi, Megan.
You look great. You look amazing.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
How do you feel?
I feel good, I feel great, actually, but every day is a struggle, I take it day by day. I'm going to be 30 days sober tomorrow, so I'm celebrating. Good. Yeah. So, and I have this whole new life, what they say, I go to AA meetings and I follow up my treatment now that I'm back from rehab, and I take it very seriously. So, and I love the meetings, and I have a whole new family.
And
it just
a way of
keeps
supporting
me-
yourself.
Yeah, and a way of supporting myself, and so
can I
it's
ask you,
good.
so December you go down to Palm Beach, which is where that's where you and Tom got married.
Yeah.
It brought back bad memories. You had the incident with the police.
Yes.
You've apologized to the police officer. You've taken responsibility.
Mhm.
That legally has been wrapped up, except for some probation.
Well, I
you're
have to be on probation, which is, it's good because, I can't drink. And really at this point, I feel like I'm almost allergic to alcohol because, I can't be like most normal people and have a glass or 2 of wine. I'm like, I'll drink the whole bottle, and then I'm looking, where can I get another bottle,
Are you sad that I'm leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
What? Why?
I mean, I took Sophie to college, I took Adeline to college, and your dad took you, so it was my intent to come and visit you, and because of my mistakes. so sorry and humiliated and that I disappointed you. Like, what kind of example am I at 59?
We're glad that you're okay and that no one was hurt and that you take accountability for your actions and you learn from them and you grow.
You said everything happens for a reason.
Mhm.
What meaning did you find in all of this for yourself?
Well, I'll tell you, like a lot of people say, why didn't you go to rehab? Because I was offered a lot of free stays, but I chose the place where I went because yes, and I openly admit often, I used alcohol as a coping mechanism many times in my life when there were things going on. And I was doing that. And you can see it in just my face and at the reunion last year. And the DUI happened, right after that. My kids were leaving. It was just a lot of stuff going on. Never an excuse for any of it. But, I just for me, I don't even know. I'm all over the place, so I don't even. What was the original to take me back?
What the
meaning is? Yeah, and I mean, look, I don't want to take what happened to me lightly at all, and say like, well, God had a plan, because I could have hurt someone, and if I would have hurt Archie, who by the way was checked out and fine, and I wasn't fake walking him after the DUI either. I was going back to take accountability, but I don't know how I would have handled it had I hurt somebody. So I'm so incredibly grateful for that. But I made a horrible choice very late in my life. And I considered myself a better example than that. And so I've got to make changes. And it has forced me to look at my life. And as I look at it right now, I have a lot of work to do. It's probably lifelong, but I feel good about myself, and I don't want to be in a relationship, which is crazy.
Really? Okay.
Because that's me. I'm like, if I'm not in a relationship, that's my purpose, and I have zero desire to. I want to have a relationship with myself.
Yeah. I think when people see that bloody
Yeah.
shot, it's very jarring.
Mhm.
What was it like for you to see that for the first time too?
Well, I didn't know I had taken it. I
Yeah.
discovered it after the DUI because I had some head trauma, so I didn't remember everything. Like I kind of went unconscious that night. So I didn't even know that I had taken it. But it was a lot for me to see, and it's like, wow, all that can happen in a snap of a finger.
Well, you said like in 10 seconds your life changed.
Yeah. Well, all these things that had never happened to me at flipping 59 years old.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if you're like an immature teenager, you might get off by saying, yeah, I did that.
Sure.
No, I'm the freaking supposed responsible person at 59. Like, really horrible.
It sucks, but this happened for a reason.
Oh, no, God has a plan.
Yeah, he does.
I absolutely believe that.
It seems like you're taking more initiative to figure out why things have happened in your life and like why you keep certain people in your life when they necessarily shouldn't be there.
Yeah, kind of seeing who my true friends are.
Hi, Poppy.
Hi.
This is your new puppy? Hi, guys.
Well, hi.
Oh, you look cute.
They haven't been seeing you so soon. You missed us, though, right?
Yeah. Have a seat. Oh, wait, we have questions for you.
Okay.
Okay, the night at dinner after the finale.
Emily wants to know what happened.
Alexis claims to have these videos of Shannon that John took the night of her DUI. Have you seen them? What
Well,
can
let
you
me
say?
clarify that. John didn't take these videos. These are Ring camera footage. So it's not like she's acting up and he took his camera out. That's not what it was. So he has security cameras inside his house and Ring cameras on the outside, and they captured her showing up to the house and what went down. And there's a bunch of videos. It's not just one night, it's years.
I wanted to talk to you woman to woman. It just seems like it's getting dirty and it's getting salacious and it's getting mean.
There's nothing mean on our side, or the videos would be out already, wouldn't they?
He said you hit him. Yeah, I've heard that he says I punched him, but I don't remember everything. I don't know what I did that night. Everyone's saying that I punched him.
The bottom line is, Shannon, you were having a really difficult time. And then when you have alcohol, things get mixed up in your head and you make bad decisions.
When you see Shannon breaking down over these videos, do you ever have any regret about bringing up the fact that they exist?
Yes, I wish I hadn't. It was a very knee-jerk reaction. I was emotional, and I was kind of, what you don't see in that scene is I was a little frustrated at the women who are my friends, but they were bringing up Shannon a lot and talking about John a lot and asking a lot of questions. And I don't want to mention them. Like, I'm with the guy all the time. I don't need to talk about him all day too. But it does make it look like I do, because they're asking me questions, and then that's what you see. So I just snapped, and I shouldn't have. And they were never meant to be brought into this public forum at all.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather.
Remember,
I
it is
don't
being
like
video
her.
and audio recorded.
I'd rather her not do a lot of talking at this point, anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset after the thing. So she's.
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight, ma'am?
She said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Where you have it?
Were you coming from Bradley?
You have it?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You're coming from Bradley?
Well, wait. Well, you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really. Breaking me? Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road. They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
Wait.
You
I
don't-
wouldn't listen.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Let me ask you.
He's okay. He's doing fine. looking for your license, No,
ma'am.
Ray, we don't need him to do anything. Karen,
hold it.
I'm looking for your license, baby.
How much you drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you No, want. I was out, but I'm good.
How much have you had to drink, though? That's my question.
See if your license is in here.
Saying he's going to catch fire, right?
Not yet.
Bowles probably already put one on. He's writing. Bowles is working on the Acres report, so it's probably on there. If not, just haven't had it.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
I think Bowles does.
Somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles. One of my.
All right, I'll check. Can you answer everything for me first? Thank you, darling.
No, Edward too. Karen, how much are you drinking?
I'm gonna talk to my husband.
Okay, can I talk
to
with?
my husband.
Talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in this incident.
Right.
He can help me translate or get you
No,
to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
He is. You're okay.
How much you drink tonight? How much
Ray, are you good? I'm good. I'm just saying, you know, they're assuming that you had more than you should have. Yeah. And I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something like that. Yes, that's all I had. But, you know.
You had a couple of beers?
So, that's my assumption.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. I wasn't with her.
Okay,
but
that's why I'm trying to communicate with her.
Yeah.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Ray, were we good, sweetheart? Yeah. I don't see your license here.
I think one of my...
Somebody got him?
Yeah,
somebody
got
got
it?
Because the bag was right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
so,
we needed to write an accident report.
Okay. It's okay. So Ray, darling, what did you say? I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers. Yes. And you're coming back. Yeah. And you said that you got run off the road. I did.
Did
you hit the tree here or something?
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median, and then hit this tree as well.
Okay, or one of the dark.
Yeah.
Hit the median, hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray, can you pick my purse up, though? It doesn't take much. No, it doesn't. Sweetheart, can you speak to me, please?
Okay. Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car? Still smoking?
No, it's on fire. All right.
Right here, man. Right here.
Yeah, we're just gonna check you out. Yeah. Just check you out in the ambulance.
You want to walk? All right, we'll let you walk. And then we'll...
Yeah, okay.
I'll walk. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Just keep going. I know. Do you need food in the car? All right. Let's get you in the ambulance.
I'm Officer Baxter County Police. Just let you know everything's being video and audio recorded at this point, all right? You can go continue.
No, it's not okay.
Well, it has to be.
Cut it off now.
I can't. You can go with them.
You can.
I'm not allowed.
I'm like this.
Right on this side. Yep. So you're holding your side. Has anything hurt there?
I said no.
I was just
But you don't necessarily.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grandon.
The Grandon?
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Andy Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grandon. I'm black, I'm rich, and I own the plantation in front. You know I hate you, right?
That's okay.
Oh, wait. Can you take this off?
I can't take the handcuffs off. We gotta go inside.
Everybody's gonna hate you that way. Do you know who I am?
I don't.
You
You've told me your name is Karen.
No.
Let me help you up.
No, I do not. Oh God.
That's not
I'm lit.
Yes, you are lit.
Oh, can you?
That's why you're here.
No, not really, darling.
It is. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I don't want you to fall like you just did.
I just saw it.
I know, because you're drunk. Let's go this way, ma'am. Do I know who you are? No. You've asked me to watch the step. Thank you.
And I'm walking up the street. He has a timer on. He's good. And I'll walk up the stairs. And I'm out there.
Careful. Careful.
We're good.
Okay. All right, just stand right here for a second. What's that? Come inside.
Alex, what?
Karen?
Yeah. Thank you. No, that's such a fucking irritant. Poor white. Just let that shit go. Do you want to? I wouldn't do it. I will rise up. I am who I am. So what do you want to ask me? Can we? I don't give a fuck. Do you want that by people?
I'm not asking
you. Do you want that by people?
Karen, I'm not asking you.
No, I'm really rich, and I will stay in jail for a year or two. Because you just want that by
What?
poor white, black, green people. You want that by people?
It has nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, it does. It has everything. So
it
what's your
actually
point?
has zero to do with that. I don't
So,
get to make
I'm sorry.
how this happens.
Alright, it's not you. I'm sorry. I'm extremely
computer's gonna read you.
I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
The computer's
and
gonna continue reading the
half
phone.
of the
All I
nation.
need
Your
you to do
point
is
is
listen.
what? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Could you not?
Huger is facing DUI charges tonight. Police tell us Huger was taken into custody just before midnight last night following a crash on Oakland Drive and Beeman Woods Way in Potomac. Police say it appears Huger drove across a median and then hit street signs. We did reach out to her management and we are still waiting for a response tonight.
I'll say this to you. You do know your friend, and I can't wait for the truth to come out. Well, what is going on with that? Because you're going to court at some point, or did you go to court? You can read. We are going through a lot. And I can't blame him for any of it, and I don't, but I blame myself for not speaking up before now. I just need him to be there emotionally. So whatever he's capable of doing, I'm just asking for the emotional support.
Is A. Scott going to show up next week or at the next trial hearing?
We'll be ready to go. Everybody be ready to go.
How you doing, Mr. Huger?
Now, before I let you go, how's Ray doing? How's Ray and Ray?
Ray is fantastic. He's a handful. You're going to love. We are very real this season. So everyone's rooting for the institution, and it makes it, but not without reality.
How did we get a donut?
She's an amazing customer, and she comes here all the time. And I just want you to know this woman has never had a drink here.
High five.
Tell you not to wear a hat? Oh, yeah, but I couldn't let cardboard Karen beat the real thing.
Karen, Jazzy Karen.
Very nice
to meet you. The pleasure's mine.
Wendy, hi.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All
right.
This is your chair.
Perfect. At some point, I'll get rid of my crown.
So the drinks are here. We have the Surrey County. Oh! We have the 61, and we have a little non-alcoholic Grand Dame.
Now, how challenging was it for you going into this season? Because we see you relive your tragic car accident. Was that tough for you at all, reliving that and sharing it with the ladies who are quick to judge without knowing your truth?
No, thank you so much. And I really love you said that, because I listen to them, you know, I don't have a drinking problem, let's be very clear.
Very painful to listen to that.
Yeah.
You know, and their accusations, are you wishing me harm? Honestly, I'm hoping to win when it all comes out, but I have to respect the law.
The ladies were asking me about you before you got here, and I told him that we got together.
Oh, we did.
And we talked, and they had questions for me, but I told them I would
Ask me the
allow
questions,
you-
I'm here.
Yeah.
None of us saw what happened, so I don't feel like anybody should cast judgment.
Exactly. We don't know.
Once we hear about it, people are going to judge.
How has the DUI impacted your drinking or your relationship with alcohol?
Honestly, I can't speak to that because that's part of the case.
You know, when I heard her say that, I legit was so unbothered. I was like, oh, okay. So you really, the Grand Dame, you know, you really setting the stage here. The bar's so high. I mean, who can't get a DUI? I think we all are capable of that. So I guess for all Potomac, she has the mugshots, not me. So maybe that's the criteria.
Now, Karen had just said in a recent interview that there is apparently a very tense moment with a couple of ladies this season that has not been teased yet. We haven't seen it in any of the trailers. Mia, when I say that out loud, what even comes to your mind? What could she be alluding to?
I mean, the tensest moment was her swinging around the tree, for heaven's sake. So she was talking about herself. I'm like, what moment? You and the deer? Or like, shock? You know?
Our actual trial date will be September 23rd, and we'll continue working on your defense before that. But that's where we are.
All right, well, I feel much better about it, so thank you. I'm exhausted, as you can imagine.
Understood.
No sleep.
Understood.
A reality TV star fighting drunk driving accusations will soon learn her fate. A jury is still deliberating on Real Housewives cast member Karen Huger's DUI charges. Fox 5's Lee Zhang live in Rockville tonight at the courthouse with the latest. Lee.
Hey, Kenneth, good evening to you. Yeah, 3 hours in and still no verdict from this jury. Now, during closing arguments today, the state made a point to say that this is what they called a very simple case for this jury. However, the defense argued the exact opposite, saying that in their opinion, this is a case that is filled with doubt. Now, for background, this all happened in March of 2024, that crash happening on Oakland Drive in Potomac on the night of March 19th. Karen Huger refused medical treatment along with a field sobriety test and a breathalyzer. The defense presented 2 witnesses today, including her cousin. He says he was on the phone with her when that crash happened. He testified that she did disclose some personal matters to him that night on the phone. But aside from sounding a little sad, he says he was not concerned about her driving. The defense says he is the most important witness in their case, as Huger's demeanor has been a part of the evidence presented. Police and an EMT testified that she was, quote, incoherent. They called her uncooperative on the night in question. There was also body camera video shown where her husband suggested that she, quote, probably had more to drink than she should have, to which she did agree on camera. Now, again, the jury has not come back with a verdict yet. We're about 3 hours since they were handed this case. We do know that just a few minutes ago, the judge did give this jury the option. They can go home tonight, come back tomorrow morning, and continue deliberating. However, they have chosen to stay until they reach a verdict.
So what is up with you, Brett, honey? Last time.
Oh my God.
Look, cry, huh?
Do all that fake Hollywood. No, this is real life. This is real life. This is real life. I don't play them type of games. You're gonna be respectful.
When I met you guys, remember y'all were all sitting
I thought
together
we were cool.
at Shamia's house.
Exactly. That's my point. I thought we were cool, but I felt like when she's around the group, she wants to kind of put on a little bit.
So yeah, tell me what's really going on at the table? It's like you just kept going on and on and on. And she definitely, I will say this, I am not a fan of people cutting people off.
I hate that. So with Kenya at the table, even when it was my turn, I had the paper and I'm talking. She cut me off the entire time.
She said that you said something about a pistol. When we were headed to take her home, me and Shamia were asking her, like, are you sure? And she was like, no, I heard it with my own ears. And she was,
I'll tell you what happened. So,
afraid.
Okay, she was afraid.
Caitlin from East Rockaway, New York said, Kim, when you went back to Chris after Kenya pulled your chair out, you seemed completely distraught. Did you feel like these women finally broke you?
No. I'm so grateful that I'm married to somebody that understands how to soothe his wife. My elevator doesn't go down to this floor.
Oh, let's stand up and clap. You win the award. Let me pull your chair for you. Kenya, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's go. Don't do that.
Everyone has a breaking point. They may be the most quiet, the most shy. I'm talking. They may be the most quiet, the most shy, and all of those things. You're talking, but you always talk all over people. They will have a breaking point. What is wrong with you?
You pushed her to a breaking point. You just happened not to get the reaction that you deserved, Kenya.
You think she's a tougher fighter than you are?
Oh no, I'm scrappy. I will get with you. I will get you together. You know, so people need to know on this stage, don't come for me unless I send for you.
Well, you better get more than that fan if you want to have a fight with me.
Don't be disrespectful, because you will be picking up your teeth off the floor, pregnant and all, okay? Don't go there with me.
I might just have to bring out my firearm.
Oh, that's my cue. I love you. Didn't know you had that kind of in the closet.
Now, if a donkey is feeling froggy and they want to leap, they can leap all the way to the emergency room. Because they just got shot in the ass.
I was triggered by everything that was going on in that moment.
Yeah.
That just popped off with Kenya. Plus, I'm in this environment. I'm in a lot of situations that I never put myself in.
It all could be in the moment. Like, take my heated moment, okay? My heated moment at Shamia's house. And we get to the elevator, and I'm like, I wish I had my pistol.
I'm still, confused about, what happened.
I thought the night was going really well. I was laughing. We were talking about my big vagina. It was all great, It was fun. And
but
then,
it definitely took a left turn.
Yeah.
With Brett.
Y'all can let somebody have it.
I mean, that's who I am when I feel provoked. But what I don't want anybody to think that I was trying to intimidate Kenya.
Yeah.
I would never in any form, shape, anything, would want her to feel that I would want to harm her.
You need to tell her
period.
that.
I have
serious.
no problem telling her that.
You were remorseful about bringing up the pistol of it all and all that.
I should have never done that. And I make mistakes. I was in a moment, I was triggered and I did something that I wish I could take back. I
I need to get everybody's attention, please.
It was so good seeing you guys.
You tried. I need everybody's attention, please. I want to tell you guys I'm so happy that you guys came. This has been a labor of love for me. I have built this salon for my daughter, and I'm really proud of where I am. And I get people trying to bring me down for no reason.
Do all that fake Hollywood shit. No, this is real life. This is real life. This is real life. I don't play them type of games. You're going to be respectful.
And she came for me. Surprises, surprises.
Get her, get her, get her. Get her, 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 get her.
You such a sweetheart. Give me your address, bitch.
The same girl.
Oh, I'm not doing this.
We see the nose jobs, the lips, the fillers, all that.
She need a pipe down. Ooh, yeah, you're crazy. Ooh.
That's number one.
Tell me the reaction in the room and your reaction to Kenya's pulling out the poster boards.
Yeah, tell us, girl. Tell us.
Oh, I know. You put me in the hot seat.
Yeah.
I did not know where the presentation was going, to be honest.
Get her, 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 get her.
Yeah, we were all there to support her. So we just, honestly, I just didn't see it coming, to be honest. I felt like it took the focus from her hair care spa to...
Which is beautiful.
Which is amazing.
Incredible.
Which is amazing to this kind of dark moment.
So there's no way you can go around and play the victim now. And I would think that if we want to move forward, come to me, apologize, humble yourself, and I would be open. But that has not taken place. So I'm just disappointed how she's been handling it and being a victim. And, you know, it's just been a lot of noise. And that's why I've been quiet, because sometimes you just have to wait it out and see what people naturally do. And I'm just disappointed in her behavior. And even just, you know, she went on different shows. I apologize, but I'm the one that's owed the apology, not everyone else. And the things that she said, you know, it's there forever. And I have to live with that, with my family, with my husband, with my career. And I think at the very least, I'm owed an apology.
Have you spoken to Kenya since
Not
everything
yet,
happened?
because I feel like she's probably been bartered right now, but I've been asked about her in all my interviews. I don't really know exactly the details, but I do know that Kenya never lies. So we do know one thing about Kenya, like she can be whatever you want to call her, but you cannot, it always ends up being where, damn, she was kind of right about that, you know? I don't like the inconsistencies with discipline, with some people get away with violent acts and some people get away with this, that, and the third, making accusations like that. You know, there's been a lot of scandal on the show over the years, but then, I don't know, I think this seems a little harsh compared to some of the slaps on the hands that other people have gotten on that show. Would you agree with that?
Well, no, I've spoken to Kenya. I don't want to give anything away because she's released a statement, but she hasn't spoken, and I don't want to speak for her.
It seems like there's more to it than we are hearing.
Oh, for sure.
And that's always the case.
For sure. But what I will say is what you said. Kenya's a lot of things. And whether or not you disagree with her or agree with her, you know, at the end of the day, she's pivotal.
What do you think about, you know, everything going on with Kenya? She's no longer going to be on the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I think that's tragic. I think, is it worth watching if she's not going to be on it? I think she's a big part of that success, and I hope it's only a temporary thing, if that's what she wants. I haven't spoken to her. I'm going to give her a call, though, after BET weekend and just, like, see if she's all right and what she's thinking of. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the details of everything. But she's never been a liar, though.
Yeah. So that's what she's come out and she said that, you know, her conscience is clear. She hasn't done anything wrong. Does that sound like Kenya? It sounds like...
Yeah.
That sounds like...
You know, a lot of times people, Kenya will say something and people accuse her of being messy, only to find out years later she was telling the truth. Yeah. I've kind of been in that situation myself on that show.
So you feel like Bravo not having her on the upcoming season is a mistake, and that, you know, fans shouldn't tune in, or that they won't tune in?
I would never tell the fans not to tune in, because I will always want Housewives to do well, because I have fond memories and I love Bravo. But I think the fans want to see Kenya. And the fact that Portia and Kenya are in a good place now, Portia coming back with all her stuff that she has, I think it would be an epic season.
Okay.
I think they were setting up to be an epic season. Like all the stuff that's been leaked, we're like, wait, what? I'm gonna watch this year.
So how do you think that Kenya, should move forward? I know you said you hope that it's just a temporary thing, but do you think she should come back to the show in the future, or should she? What do you think?
I was just talking to a friend about this kind of stuff. Sometimes decisions like that have to be made for us because we never leave on our own. And I do believe in signs. Like maybe there's some big, huge opportunity like right around the corner for her that she doesn't even know about. I just want what's best for her and whatever makes her happy. But I know that she got a good check because we used to have the same lawyer, honey. There was more zeros on hers than there was on mine. I know she was getting paid, so.
Portia and Kenya has become good girlfriends. And
Kenya ain't no more. Allegedly.
We can't talk about that.
Yeah, who can't? Yes, we can. I ain't under nothing. I ain't talk about anything I want to. I just choose. Shannon is Team 12. Listen, I'm Team her. Shannon is Team 12. She can twirl on, but listen. I am not. But if she did what they said she did, I do believe the producers knew. And we're involved.
They probably sent her out.
It was pre-production. It's called production.
They sent her out.
But that's the thing. When is anybody going to say, oh, I should be doing this on TikTok? But listen, when is somebody...
TikTok?
Oh, I'm on TikTok?
Yes.
Oh, I'm TikToking. Finally. Yes. Okay, so listen. Why is it that now everybody get fired? If you don't have rules in place, then how can you hold people accountable? It's bullshit. Let's keep going. We need more. No, seriously, Buffy. They don't have any rule. How they gonna hold her accountable if they set all the stuff up? Who set up the posters of the?
Okay. So, Candy, Housewives, you ain't there no more. No. Aren't you glad that you ain't there this season? They pulling out guns and shit. They threatening to shoot people. I don't think that ever happened on the show before. What? Hey, you know what? I be I right now I'm like, okay, it's good I ain't there, good, but Cynthia's like, okay, once the show actually airs, she said I'm gonna miss it then. Okay. I don't miss it so much now. And realistically, I do see stuff and I'm like, why they doing that? Like, I don't like the fact that they suspended Kenya. Yeah. I know a lot of people's like, she shouldn't have shown that. But it's this Housewives. Like, how many times we done did something that you think somebody shouldn't do? So who made the rules? Like, why y'all all of a sudden got such an issue with somebody doing something crazy to somebody? It's
believe
like,
it or not, that drama
if
draws
it was in the public, if it was in the internet, and the girl came at her, it's like, okay, well, that was the you rule. don't get to choose how she come back. So I just wasn't feeling all of that, but hey, we'll see when it come on TV. Yeah,
for everybody's so sensitive now. Everything.
Yeah, and I just knew with bringing Kenya back, it was going to keep like the little drama going.
Yeah.
And she's needed like to agitate.
I totally agree. She kept it going all right.
Yeah, she definitely did. Now
Really
she's
let her
but and I would say this, being a person that has been there. It'd be a lot of people on the show who be trying to protect their image. But unfortunately, my girl Kenya, she was a part of this season. And then there was an incident that happened. I wasn't there. I can't give you a details of what happened. But it makes me sad. I'm not lying about how I feel because she is my friend. I do love her. I do not know the other young lady, so, it's not a diss to her. It's just simply, I just feel like Kenya, I know she goes far sometimes, right? And I get it. But I have never known her to make up anything about anybody. And if things are out there about you, when you join on a reality show, unfortunately, people are able to pull up things that you've done and share them. And not to say that it's always a nice thing to do or that it's a cool thing to do, but it happens. And I just kind of hate how, because of the situation, she had, they decided to part ways or whatever. And I just felt like, well, dang, like it wasn't nothing else we could do. We couldn't have just said, okay, because I just feel like Kenya is a major part of the show. And I feel like this is the end of an era. I don't care who disagrees. I feel like it's the end of the era. It doesn't matter if you didn't like her or whatever. You always gonna need somebody who doesn't mind being real and keeping it 100 on camera, pushing the story, meaning like bringing up things that other people be trying to avoid the topic, and you gotta have that person, or else everybody's just gonna be talking about only what they think is cool for them. They're not gonna necessarily take on the hard conversations on the show. And so I think she's one of those people who made sure that people spoke about what they had to speak about. And so now that she's gone, I just want to see how that's going to work. I don't know.
And I just want people to stop trying to tear down another Black woman's business. Like, it's not that serious. I think that I don't bother people unless they bother me. I'm over here trying to feed my family of 2. I have a lot of responsibilities, and I just don't need people just, going out of their way to disparage my, my good name. So yes, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I didn't get to 100,000 viewers, so I'm not sure if I should spill the beans on anything else. Thank you. Someone writes, we want you to win. I stay winning. It is in my blood. Everything, success matriculates around me. So I accept that. God has given me that. But I also give back as much as I possibly can. So I give back to so many charities, so many girls, just in my daily life. My ministry, what I do to help other young girls that are going through tough and difficult times. I give back. So that's just a part of who I am. I don't have to broadcast that. So again, thank you for being a part of building this empire with me. You will be seeing me. I'm not going anywhere. Despite all this stuff that's surrounding whatever this, people decide that they want to write. Thank you, Vaughn. Kenya's a winner. What up, Doe 313? I love you too. Superwoman, single mom. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, Drew Sidor News, period. Shout out to Drew. You know what? Drew has been amazing. Drew has been so amazing as a friend. I love getting to know her through, this platform that I'm on. And when I tell you, Drew is doing her thing. So continue to support Drew. Continue to support all of my sisters in this game. All of my sisters that are out here trying to do it for themselves.
This upcoming season has not aired, but obviously Kenya Moore had a hair show at her salon, and you were, there. Mm-hmm. What can you say to the world about how Kenya is doing? Because you were actually there when that whole thing went down.
You know what's funny? I wasn't there when that happened. I was there. I did the part Kenya asked me to do, which was judge a hair show and Cynthia was there. And I left right afterwards. Now, everything that happened after, I was like, what happened? I couldn't believe all this. I didn't know. I was like, well, I didn't see none of that. So I don't know what y'all talking about. But yeah, I don't know. And I talked to Kenya maybe a month after that happened. Kenya's good. Mm-hmm. Kenya is good. I learned that the rumors were not true, that she wasn't fired, that she wasn't suspended. They, to my understanding, had just paused her part of our side of the production. That's pretty much all that I know. Do I think it's fair? No, I don't. Because the show was built off of the shadiest and nastiest drama and shade and reading you could possibly think of. So I was very surprised and taken back that, she had to suffer in whatever way because of what transpired.
As this relates to the show, I got to talk about this because it's like the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So, I've personally met Kenya.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, the first day we were all in the room that I met Kenya, I could sense that
grab
when
a little
you
shot for that one.
listen, we were having a conversation, and I could hear her and another person talking about you. And this is kind of my first time being around all the ladies. So I'm like, what is they were just teaming up on her. I saw this with my own eyes, right? But me not knowing everybody well enough, I didn't really say anything. I just kind of peeped the room. And then next thing I know, we're at an event. It's that person's event, and she chooses to make that event about Britt. Craziness, right? She wants to start a narrative about Britt. I was so mad because that day I was doing media, and I had just got on the carpet and told her, congratulations. You know, I'm so happy for you. This is empowering women. And here you go and completely do the opposite.
Karma,
so now,
karma is real.
Fast forward.
Karma is real.
My girl Britt will forever go down in history as the one that got the girl off the show. Hey, I said
pretty much.
I said it pretty much. And I feel like a lot of people are happy about that. I feel like the people that are her fans, when they see what really happened and how it played out, because this is just, it was diabolical.
Sometimes you gotta remember the what you put out in some way, somehow will come right back.
What you get back.
What you will get back.
Yes.
That's right.
So, karma is real.
Yes.
So, and, we will see on season 16 how it unravels. And, a lot of people are going to be shocked. And a lot of people are, it's intense. So, it's going to be a really good season.
I can't wait to see it.
It's going to be a really good season. And I did not anticipate this being my first season dealing with, with everything that came along with this whole fiasco with Kenya. And, this was a very intense season, just for the experience, but, it's man, it's tough talking about it. I'll just say that. It's tough discussing this, but outside of that situation, it's still going to be a very lighthearted show.
So during this taping, the young lady escalated it to the point of tearing off mics, screaming all kind of obscenities at me and threatening me. I felt threatened.
So let me pause here because I have to be fair to this person, Brittany Edie. She has nothing on her Instagram about this. I've never met her. I don't know.
It's been deleted.
There's nothing on her Instagram about this.
Yes.
We reached out. She did not respond to her. And I actually don't want to litigate her actions because I do believe people don't get to respond to pick how you respond.
They do not get to choose how you respond.
But you have to be accountable for how you respond.
100%.
So whatever, which I have no tape of, I don't know what happened. You've explained to the audience that there was some escalation and some things that went on there. But going to your reaction to it, so you're alleging this thing happened between you, the two of us. You think her behavior or alleged behavior was because she wanted to make a name for herself on the show. Okay, I don't know any of that.
Right.
Take me to the salon, because I'm all proud because you have a new salon. You're opening this new business.
Yes.
And no one is talking about you opening their business. They are reports that you had.
It overshadowed it.
You overshadowed it.
Yes. I found a lot of information, especially in the, explicit world, with a few clicks, with people helping me. I didn't get things sent to me, photos or videos that I did see, allegedly that were her. And I said, okay, if no one else is going to step up for me and protect me, I'm going to protect myself, and I'm going to tell everyone what I found out about her. It's a receipt. And before I joined Housewives of any franchise, 5 years in, we made up the term receipts, right?
Yeah.
If you find dirt on someone or somebody is messing with you, you come back with what? A receipt. Right. I found a valid receipt found on the internet.
So you knew that Bravo was recording your
Yes, it was
salon.
during a taping. Everyone signed waivers. It was during a taping. I didn't stand out on the corner, posting anything. It was during a taping. And we know, even with nudity that has happened on the show, they blur things out. So at the end of the day, I knew that they would likely blur it out because whatever it was that I found, they didn't like the receipt. It was explicit. And they didn't like, I found a lot, but I only showed one.
What happened is that Britt made a comment at the end of last week's episode, like, I have a gun and a whip or something like that.
I saw that.
And on this week's episode, they all said to Britt that you can't say that shit. And she was like, yeah, you're right. You know, whatever. She shows up to Kenya's opening of her gorgeous salon, which is beautiful, that Kenya has worked so hard on, that she dedicated to her daughter. And it's this big event, opening it with all these people there. And Britt comes in and brings her flowers and says, I want to apologize to you, and a note. And Kenya totally ignores her, like totally. And Britt's like, okay, I'm just going to leave these here. And Britt leaves. And then Kenya gets up and makes her whole opening about someone came after me and they shouldn't have. And I started looking into who this woman is, and this is who she is. And she starts showing pictures of her.
With like poster board that she printed
And this
out.
is like
one of the pictures is
revenge
her.
porn type.
Yes.
Okay.
One of the pictures is her.
Oral sexing.
Yeah.
I've heard
And
that.
so, and the Atlanta Housewives are like, we're out. We don't want any, the place like clears out.
Yeah.
And then there's and Cynthia said, in all my time at the show, this is the lowest I've ever seen anything get. And, so that's what, you know, and then there's a slide at the end of the show that says, Bravo, stop filming with Kenya after this.
Well, you know, they say, like, you know, there's all this talk of, you know, after the Me Too movement, it's like, if you show someone a dick pic or a nude pic without them saying, yes, I would like to see that right now, that's like sexual assault.
Yes, Jordan?
Well, I was going to say, the bad part of it and the sad part of it was that, like you said, it was Kenya's opening of her store that she's worked so hard for, and that it's been Kenya Moore hair care for years, and it was like a big moment for her.
Why
and
did
like
she do that?
She should have been celebrating herself, but instead she used the time to like do revenge porn and bring somebody else down. And at the end of the day, it was such a bad look for Kenya.
Yeah, why would
and
she do
she
that?
sabotaged herself and her business.
Yeah. What was she thinking?
Jody from Minneapolis, what did you think?
Yay, hi. Also, yeah, I'm just so proud of Bravo and how they handled it, and all the housewives that left after Kenya showed it. It was so trashy, and it was so negative and ugly, and I don't know, I think a few years ago, not all the wives would have left after that, but I'm really proud that they all left. And, you know, Britt making that comment about the guns and whips, I don't know, I didn't feel like it was totally like, I'm going to go kill you, Kenya. I think it was just her talking smack, and oh my gosh, Kenya just took it way too far.
I got your wig, ho, ha ha. You're mad, Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
My hand is stuck in your crotch! Oh, I liked it. Do it again! Stop that!
Okay, wait, come back. Kiss.
Oh my God, where is she? Where did she go? I'm getting my receipts. That one is. No, I like women. Watch. Everybody go back to their chairs. Oh my God, you guys are French kissing. Stop.
Eddie's a lucky man.
Stop.
I don't know why this Tamara Bronwyn kissing now is happening.
I'm glad that Tamara and Shannon are getting along, but I hope this doesn't make me odd man out.
Hello, Miss Emoji. How many times have I seen those emoji underwear? A lot.
Just give me a kiss on the lips, but no licking.
Go.
No licking.
Let me see you kiss. Kiss. No, you have to do the tongue. No, I don't want your tongue.
I will kiss a girl on the lips dry.
We're gonna bond. We're just gonna bond right here.
Miss little booby.
Look at those beautiful boobies. Those are beautiful boobies. Look at us. We're like, oh my God.
This is like, hold on.
Oh my God. How do you know?
That is so nasty.
It tastes like a vagina.
No, it doesn't taste like it. It looks
How do you know it looks like
feels
it?
like it.
Oh.
I mean, I think. This butt is so small. It's like.
Hit it again.
I think I like the softer side.
Good. Let's make out. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
What do you think, Tom Pink?
Like the pussy
You
as
don't
well.
even have.
Yes.
Did you just say the P word?
Right, big. Yes, you're allowed to say that in England. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I do.
Go on, go put your head under there.
Okay, let me see it too.
I'm joking. Oh, for God's sake.
Ladies, you'll need your robes with you as well as your slippers and your wraps.
You stuck me here. Why are you crying? Don't cry about you.
Come up here.
Everybody hates me.
Come up here to be comfortable by
Who hates you? No, everyone does. I love you more than anything. Why do you say that? I love you so much. I literally love you so much. You're like my little sister.
We're sisters.
I'll cry.
So close, they sleep in the same bed, or they're so close, they share clothes. Didn't you last year go to couples therapy?
What are you talking about?
You guys had therapy together at your house, right?
We learned breathing exercises for anxiety. We didn't talk about our relationship.
No, but you had, but your therapist was
therapist.
Yeah.
I had couples therapy?
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know if I've ever hugged someone with this material.
Feel my tits. You must be hard. I did.
I'm not into women. This is very hot.
I'm gonna buy this for you. I'm telling you, Mauricia is gonna thank me.
But it's something about the boob with the latex that feels so like voluptuous and soft, and I don't know. It makes me want to touch them. You must have done something really mean. You must have done something horrible.
This is my fight with these faces. I can't.
I know you're jealous that we're bonding.
Are you kidding me?
You know what?
Are you kidding me? No.
I think she's allowed to give support where support is due. She would hold your hand if you needed it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Will you stop doing this? I feel like I'm on a table with a pair of lesbians. I'm breaking up.
Maybe you are.
Stop it. Second on it.
Baby, take me away.
Let's just do the wilder.
Head in my hair and you should look pretty. You're so devious. Rode in from the windy city, yeah.
Initially, I was drawn to Morgan by her music. Morgan's lyrics really spoke to me because she was just so raw and open and honest and just putting it all out there.
You say I'm too young for you. You're scared I'm too right for you.
And I admire that in someone, especially someone who has struggled with that myself. I appreciate that quality in someone.
I want to turn to the person that got everyone talking this season, and that's your friend Morgan Wade. There's been a big response to the two of you. What's been her reaction to seeing herself on the show?
She's never seen the show. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I was just telling you all your tattoos, and this is Morgan.
Hello. Hey, nice to meet you.
Stephanos. I was telling him that I overthink these things, and then you clearly just don't overthink. You just.
I'm a little covered.
JJ said Kyle's like a giddy schoolgirl around her. I wonder if the group, did you all think that they were together?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
From the tabloids?
I thought it before. I was sent stuff. Kathleen, I was sent stuff.
Did I tell you that Mo asked me how many I had, and he said he didn't know?
How many? You have 5. You said 5.
I have 5, yeah.
I got into a fight with someone on my Instagram about you.
About me?
Something about my tattoos, and Kyle's trying to look like this, and I was like, who cares?
Dory, what did you think?
On Instagram, there were a lot of pictures of you guys. And so then I remember thinking, are they together? It looked like you guys were girlfriends. You don't like their look. I think about that every time.
Here you go, I don't want that kind either.
This is exactly how rumors start.
What was your reaction?
I'm a performer. I am not immune to people talking bad about me.
He's got personality. He would have to. He's married to Kim. That is a weird couple. I'm sorry.
He had a lot of personality that Kim doesn't have.
When it comes to who I am as a man, that's what I know. And that's what I know my wife knows. So I'm secure in that.
Real delicate. Not delicate.
Right.
I know y'all have heard the rumors.
What
What's the rumors?
rumors?
They call him Chrissy. Stop! Chrissy.
No.
Kim, on your blog on BravoTV.com, you said, I sincerely hope that Kenya gets the help she needs. Expand.
Well, I think it's unfortunate that someone would just out and out lie.
Really?
Who called them that?
The industry.
Now, where did you hear that from?
I have been in Hollywood for 20 years. I have worked with her when she was on Living Single, honey. He's called Chrissy. And I'm not talking about Three's Company.
When you choose to attempt to assassinate a person's character for no reason and do it behind their back was disgusting.
For the last 10 years, there have been pervasive rumors about Kim's husband, whether it's Tootie and Fruity or Kim and Chrissy, they exist.
First of all, when you say that I lied, you're a lie, because I never lied. I didn't make up the rumor. I brought up the fact that the rumors existed. Each and every woman here had their laughter, fun, and whatever that was, except for Cynthia.
I didn't say anything about...
Well, he told me that he's a Broadway actor.
But was he playing Roxy or...
He should have left that.
The line has been crossed, and I'm not going to cross it with y'all. I don't want no part of this foolishness.
But we all had something to say.
You done spilled all kind of tea over there.
I never got a gay vibe from Chris. You can only suppress that urge so long.
Not the urge. What does he have an urge
what's
to
he
do?
about to turn into?
You need to check his purse.
Who are our mutual friends that call me Chrissy?
No. What I said was the rumors existed for 10 years.
Who calls me Chrissy?
Google yourself and find out.
Kenya, who calls me Chrissy?
You can Google yourself
you
and find
said you
out.
know.
She just answered your question.
It's okay, baby.
I'm
talking to Kenya, son.
But I'm talking directly to you, son.
I don't think it's right for us to talk about Kim or her husband, and she's not here to defend him. If Chris wants to run away on the weekends with boys and come back during the week and be a family man, then that is his business.
See, here's my question. Why reference, oh, yes, it's true, because when I was doing Living Single 20 years ago in Hollywood, they were calling him that.
I said I worked with you before.
You used your time on Living Single
I said
and
I
your
met you
years
10
in
years
Hollywood
ago. Yeah.
to try to validate what you were saying.
Not true. I said 10 years
Well,
ago.
do your
She
math,
wasn't on
because
the show,
10
you
years
said
ago,
it.
I wasn't on Living Single.
What was going through your mind when you heard voices in the bedroom at 6 a.m.?
I think I was just so tired. I just didn't even know what it was at first. No one was in the living room. Everyone was asleep. Of course, it was super early and I heard the noises. After I listened more and I heard the grunts, the commands, the moans, the groans, the directions being called out, I'm like, oh, this is somebody having sex in the cast house.
Was it that loud, or did you actually have to put your ear to the door?
No, you could hear, because clearly I heard one person's voice. I heard a male's voice. What I didn't know is who the other woman was. So I'm going around like, okay, I'm going to drop a couple of little nuggets and see what the reactions are. I heard about you doing the most last night.
Listen, it was a bachelorette party.
So what are you guys thinking as Kenya's talking about this to you?
Kenya was talking? I don't even...
Damn. Who's listening when she's talking? Like, really?
I'm sorry. I just really
She just got a mute button for you, huh, Drew? Drew said, I don't hear ever nothing she says, ever. She heard wah, 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 wah.
Yes, I heard something, but I was just like...
All y'all gotta do since y'all so wild and short in that bed y'all was in last night.
Who's
bed?
Who was in a bed? I wasn't in nobody's bed.
I was wondering if Candy and Tiny ever hooked up.
Hell no.
Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so, but I have a question. I'm going to ask you, Candy.
Oh, God.
Why is she bringing me up right now? I thought we've been getting along pretty good.
Everybody has an experience in their life, or an experience or two. And, you know, you don't necessarily go running around telling everybody, because, like, just for instance, like now, it's like now I have been branded the lesbian of the show.
I've just been hearing things. I want to know. Candy, Are you a lesbian?
And it's just like, I mean, if a person has an experience or has had a couple of experiences, doesn't, you know, determine what they want all their lives.
Yes,
You know
I
what I'm
understand.
saying?
You would define yourself as strictly dickly at this point.
Yeah, well, we had a threesome before.
No, I know.
Yeah.
All right.
But
This is a screenshot of the text. Finally got my phone back on. It's been broke for 3 days. By the way, I've been laughing every day since Queens. We was turned up for real. Just want you to know I'm not gonna rape you on camera, so no worry.
So I'm making things up because he had already told me that you were gay.
That what?
That you were gay.
Who?
Anthony.
Anthony, but Sheree is also being messy.
How?
Okay, I'll...
She didn't repeat what he said.
You didn't hear what she said. Anthony
But I
said.
still... I was like, you say anything crazy on camera, I'm gonna walk away and leave you standing there like I don't know you. Then she says, good, Queens is Vegas, goes on there, stays there. Does that sound like somebody who was afraid that somebody was trying to do something to them?
She was warning you that she would lie about it if it was brought up.
Candy, what do you know about the Ty
disgusting.
rumors or relationship?
All I know is that Drew said that, you know, that would be her girl crush. She said it to you, and she said it to my makeup artist. And then my makeup artist said it to Erica, and Erica brought Ty to the set the next day. And then Ty started coming to the set.
She sent me this text message talking about how much fun she had and how we were so turned up. We were already out till 3. Then she invited us to the after hours club so that she could push up even more because she was the aggressor. She's the B in LGBT.
Oh, nice.
I don't
That
like
makes
girls,
sense. The timing
but
makes sense.
me and Ralph had that conversation, and so
You say you don't like girls?
Yeah, if I ever did, you know.
She
was at Ralph's birthday party.
Marlo, what do you and Sheree know about this?
Oh my gosh. I'm just being quiet, and the mumbles is gonna mumble over here and listen.
Unless you got some receipts, I don't know. You can still
I can't say it's not a receipt. Your receipt is your divorce decree.
Does Portia just not know the difference between the streets talking and the truth?
She tried to pretend like she went down with it, just like she pretended like she had never had sex with Block. I just want y'all to know that she's a fraud.
They are reminiscing on the Bolo night. Then I hear them say, well, Drew made out with LaToya.
You are that
She was like, no, I didn't. And I was like, yes, you did.
And I'm like, I absolutely didn't make out with LaToya. I absolutely did not kiss LaToya.
So just read aloud, Andy. When you read aloud.
She already shared it to me.
These are private messages that are between Ty and I'm assuming Drew. If these are real, which we don't know they are, they're very incriminating.
You're not gonna make me unsee what I saw.
Now y'all know I'm not gonna sit there and allow nobody. You're not saying before you lie. That ain't gonna happen.
I don't like when somebody try to tell me that I'm lying about something.
They started talking about the things that happened after the cameras went down. I was kind of caught off guard, like, whoa, are we discussing that?
So you went to bed with Cynthia. Who else was left?
You over here trying to get a suspect list?
Well, you should know who else was get a suspect.
I mean, you know, I'm a very open person and I just put all my business out there, but all the girls are not necessarily like that. So I just kind of compare the dungeon to Vegas, you know, and they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Now, the dungeon was out in the open. I'm pretty sure going into a separate bedroom on a cash trip in a cash house is not a part of the dungeon.
For me, I was just, you know, saying what happens stays here to just let them know, like, okay, I'm not using this as a ploy to, you know, put you out there in front of the world. You just feel comfortable to be yourself. I guess Kenya's whole opinion was if it had been her, they definitely would have drugged her. It's like, I get it, you know, but at the same time, I just hate that it had to happen in this situation because, you know, I kind of felt like, dang, I was the one who, you know, set up the party. So I didn't really want that to be, you know, the thing that put people in a bad situation or whatever.
Hi, did you hear something?
Girl, I don't know.
You know, I know you heard some things because your room is right there.
I sleep very, very heavy.
The thing about it is, your room was right by the kitchen.
You did not confirm or deny that you heard any noises. If you did not hear anything, you would have said, no, I did not hear anything. So I'm a lawyer right now. I'm an attorney. That means you heard something in the room. You heard something in the room and you are not admitting it.
Why am I on trial right now?
Your room was right by the kitchen. You were up. Kenya was by the fridge and you guys heard noises, and that's when Bolo left around 7 o'clock a.m.
How you know if I was up or not?
Really, Candy?
You
do you
don't
want to
know
go
if
there?
I was up.
Do you want to go there?
Okay, well, why do I have to be forced to say if I heard something or not? Like, I'm the main one who's saying what happens at the dungeon stays in the dungeon. So why am I forced to tell what happened? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, but listen, let's just make this clear now. If you wanted to clear it up for your friend, you would have said, no, I didn't hear any noises. But the fact of the matter is, you didn't confirm or deny it, so everything is up in the air because of your comments.
What?
You gotta speak on it.
You gotta
speak on it.
No.
Speak on it.
I don't have to speak on what other people have going on. If I'm not there, why am I speaking on it?
I wish I was in that damn room because I would have been like, yes, I heard all the noises, okay?
With my husband and we decide to hook up, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's just like when you was kissing me in the club and told me you wanted to eat my till I came.
I want to eat your mother.
You said
Girl,
that.
are you kidding
You
me?
can deny it if
Are
you
you
want to.
kidding me?
Your tongue kissed me in my mouth,
Let's also
and you said
talk
you
about-
wanted to eat me till I came.
That is a f***ing lie.
You took me down, bitch.
All of that is a lie.
First of all,
I
it's
have
not
a good
even
time.
just
I have
me.
a good time to do what
It's
I
not
do.
even just
You
me.
and your
Even
relationship
one of my
that you
homegirls
had with
was
a
like,
woman
you
for
made them
7
feel,
years. And you're all uproar with me while we talking about what I do.
Hold up. I'm sorry. Roll back.
Look, I went to the store. I was going in there to buy some wine, and I found this on the shelves. I was like, girl, life and style. Kim is saying, yes, I'm bisexual.
Really?
You believe that shit? As the buzz around her sexuality reaches a frenzy, Kim Zolciak finally shares the truth. Do you think you are gay? I don't believe love has a gender.
I am kind of surprised that Kim came out as a lesbian. I've never seen any signs that she was into women, but Kim is a media whore.
You and Tracy are no longer intimate then. I haven't seen her in a while, but I know I have a great friend in Tracy. She's fantastic. I absolutely adore her. She's a DJ, right? DJ Tracy Young looks like she is very experienced with women. That's what she looks like now.
With the whole thing with Tracy was because I was so depleted from Papa. So depleted and so... And then Tracy and I just spent more and more time together, more and more time, and I just had this connection, emotion, and I was like,
I
wow,
don't
it's
even
really...
believe it. Kim, stop trying to play me. Like, I don't think that you like her, or you guys really had a relationship.
You want me to show you some pictures?
I can take pictures with a whole bunch of bitches.
When I met Tracy, and that one night happened, I was scared because...
Just one night, Kim. La, 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 la. I don't even believe it, Kim. One night, because if it was good once, I know you went back twice, girl. Tell me the truth.
No.
You got her more than one time. How many times did you get? Don't try to lie to me. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Nene.
Was it so good? Come on now. So since you've been knowing her the little time you know her, do you really think that? Tell the truth.
Well, she's never hit on me.
If she's really bisexual, I support her.
We were talking about threesomes. We were talking about our last trip to the Bahamas.
What happened in the Bahamas?
When we went to the Bahamas, she was dating daggone DJ Tracy, laid up in the bed with her while her kids were sitting in the living room. Okay, so to me, it's like, don't sit up here and try to, don't try to make it seem like anything happened with me in the Bahamas.
I didn't say anything happened between me and you in the Bahamas.
What the hell
That's
you
not what I just
talking
said.
about?
We were talking about our last trip that you and I had together.
Did you think that Candy wanted to fool around?
No, I'm not even going down. No, I cleared it up. I've already tweeted. We're moving on. I'm not getting into DJ Tracy. I'm not doing all that.
To clarify, DJ Tracy was licking your box with your children in the living room?
I've never had a relationship with no woman.
You haven't?
Never.
You haven't.
I never.
I'll give you her information because you need to call her.
Please.
Because this girl is literally telling people that you were in a full-blown relationship with her. And that you broke up with her. You ended it abruptly when people found out.
You just made that up.
No, I did not. I'm from Atlanta. I know
from Atlanta too.
Candy, everybody knows what you do.
I had been out with her and Aaron, and like I knew that they have an understanding. Like she could be with girls if she wanted to, and as long as it wasn't with a guy. The first night we met, something happened.
Listen, it's not a secret of what you've done back in the day with all these R&B groups you slept with, flopped with here and there.
I know you ain't finna go into talking about people slept with R&B groups.
Everybody.
Girl, you was a freak hoe.
You was a freak hoe.
Girl, bye.
Candy, you really need to own up to something. Right now, you're just like, oh, my angel, and Todd and I one bitch in our bed, which is a lie, and you know it.
Not a lie.
Doll House is the international house of hoes, and you know it. So just
you
stop.
are international hoe.
She wasn't with Aaron at that time, so.
I was not expecting it, but I was like, all right, I'll go with it. I'm wasted, you're pretty, let's do this.
In April, she invited me to go to her set in Northern California to do my podcast. She really wanted to hang out a lot, and she's like, just come here. And I was like, okay, I'll just go there.
I went, and I was gonna get my own room, but Denise said, no, just stay here, it's fine. I'll get you like a rollaway bed. You can stay in the room with us. There's plenty of room.
Her middle daughter was there with a friend, and we did the podcast.
That first night, the girls were sleeping in a room downstairs with a door, and Denise had a room upstairs. There was no rollaway bed, conveniently. And so I just slept in the bed with Denise.
She met my daughter's father because she was screwing one of the other rappers that he knew. So, bitch, you was a pass around. Show you all in the videos. You weren't there just because you was cute.
So you like the fact that your husband has other chicks who he goes with in different states?
What other chicks are you talking about?
So you think y'all only share in your room? Matter of fact, why don't you call Todd and ask him about what he just told a girl in New York this past weekend?
Okay, please. I will ask.
Telling him his name is Marvin.
Okay.
So that he can cheat. Marvin, his alias, that's what you need to worry about.
The first night I was there, like we just had a good night, we're hanging out. And then the next night we got really drunk and we were just so up, and it was just like, we kind of hooked up, and then...
Who's we?
Denise and I.
Like kiss?
Like everything. I don't want you to judge me,
No,
but
I'm not judging you.
I'm not.
just
This is
literally
not
like-
a judgment. I'm like shocked.
She's open about
I'm
it.
totally
not judging you. That's
Yeah,
she's
I know.
already been very open about it.
Yeah. I'm bisexual. Everyone knows that. My kids know that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Not that it matters.
No, it
but-
doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah.
At the
You
end of
took
the day,
one
ma'am,
statement that I made,
you're
and
sitting
now
up here
you're
trying to
taking it
pretend.
all the way to the left.
Ma'am, if you're sitting up here talking about I had some 7-year relationship with some woman,
that's
well,
one of the facts.
That is not no fact. What is a fact, bitch, is that you tried to tell me you wanted to eat my mother.
Did I eat your rotten hell no?
First of all, this tastes like sugar.
I'm not
bitch.
into
This
teacups,
tastes like
short and
sugar.
stout, bitch. Trust.
I know the
If
you
I
did.
did like a bitch,
I
you're not
know
my
you
type.
did.
I was uncomfortable. The kids were downstairs and we were in the loft and there was no door. And I just couldn't get into it. And the next day she just said to me, she's like, no matter what you do, you can't tell Aaron. He will kill me. I'm like, well, what the is happening right now?
In the moment, I was just like, I'm everything that I have always hated, because my books are both about hating cheaters, not being cheaters, being loyal. I will never be the other woman.
You didn't think it was cheating?
It wasn't, because we already talked about it.
I would have never slept with Denise if I thought that Aaron was not okay with it. And he knew I was going out of town with her. He knew we had made out before. There was no question in my mind that Aaron was okay with all of this.
But why are you torturing her? Denise, I'm not going to torture you any longer. She said you two had sex. Okay? What? I'm sorry. I didn't think it was my place to say it. Did you have sex with her? No. No.
Then she came and said you and Aaron have an understanding or something. That's what she said.
About what? Wow.
About
Aaron was there.
Being open.
Wow.
Aaron was there?
He came, I think.
She said that you guys have an understanding, and
My
that she
daughter
thought
was
that
there
going
with-
into it,
I
and
was
then
there with 3 kids.
she was told the next day not, and then she freaked out.
What?
What happened after that?
It was kind of like I never really existed, but then she would text me and stay in touch to make sure that like everything was kosher. I never wanted to see her in that way again.
Right.
She made me believe that I did something wrong. Then I had a breakdown and I told Kim, and Kim's like, she tricked you. And I'm like, no. And I was ashamed of it. I don't know. I just felt horrible.
She never called her until the night before your charity.
Because she heard that Kim was hanging out with you guys, and she was like, are you going? I'm like, yeah, I'm going. And she's like, you haven't told anyone anything, right? Are you f***ing kidding me?
She's just out to get you for no reason? And why would she be out to get you?
I have no idea.
If Brandy and Denise did sleep together, she doesn't have to tell these ladies. That's her business.
I want to get to the bottom of it, though.
What they're trying to do, is I give know you the this. opportunity Yes. to say whatever it is that you need to say. Yes. You guys, I'm going through so much stuff. It has nothing to do with any of us, has nothing to do with this show. And bravo, bravo, bravo. Honey, you have to stop saying that.
No, I want to give you the floor
Yeah,
to
so
talk.
Dennis
Just wanted to make it clear. I'm not the one, you know, she's got somebody else in the first place. The guy black who you're dating or whatever.
My friend?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, he's my friend. I would not jeopardize my future with my kids to start dating. I'm going through a divorce.
People date going through a divorce?
Well, I had heard Drew's a good time, she's bisexual, and I was like, really? So I just asked Ralph. It was no secret. Like, she has fun with girls too, but he's aware of it.
What do you know about Drew and her girlfriend?
I know that Drew visits her.
Where is she visiting her?
Texas. I know that Ralph has a lot of the discovery.
What the streets is saying is that she's dating Ty, the basketball player Mimi's ex.
Mimi, what is going on?
I'm going to say this. What is done in the dark will come to the light. And that's, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. I attempted to look at some of the comments, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to say a word. What's done in the dark will come to light, period.
Have you heard this rumor before?
From Ralph?
Ralph?
Heard it from Ralph.
Ty and Drew, they have a friendship together, you know, and that's pretty much as far as I can actually stay.
You don't know nothing about and went to go to a basketball game.
Did you visit Ty in Texas?
First of all, I saw her. I went to her game. Okay, and I did not need Ralph. I don't know what Ralph's been doing. A lot of things. Like, if we're going to talk about that, that's a whole nother conversation.
Well, you need to talk
I'm not
about
getting ready
it
to sit here and...
The young lady who they had mentioned, she was at the party.
They said she was actually at Candy's at the Pass party too. Yeah, she was there.
She
I
was
spoke
at
to
the
her there.
Pass
'Cause I saw her
party?
there. Yeah, absolutely.
How are you?
Good.
I do
She was there.
I don't remember seeing
I spoke
her
to
at
her,
the
but
Pass
at that time, I hadn't
No,
heard
no
about the
idea.
rumor.
Is that Drew said that, you know, that would be her girl crush. She said it to you, and she said it to my makeup artist. And then my makeup artist said it to Erica, and Erica brought Ty to the set the next day. And then Ty started coming to the set.
That's when you met her.
Yeah, that's when I met Oh, her. I thought she met her on the set and then maybe had that conversation.
I don't know what you and Drew got going on. You leave me to go hang out with your friend. You think that was okay?
And so
You say you don't like girls?
Yeah, if I ever did, you know. So
What
yeah,
if she was at Ralph's birthday party?
Marlo, what do you and Sheree know about this?
Oh my God. I'm just being quiet, and the mumbles is gonna mumble over here and listen.
She wouldn't stop communicating with Drew Sador, somebody that you said you wasn't talking to. And if you want to talk to her, go be with her and leave me alone.
Still don't want to be in the middle of this, but I was given some information. It was dropped off to my house a couple days ago.
To the chateau.
They dropped it off at the chateau, honey.
Okay.
And it just paints a different picture of their relationship.
You say I have nothing to talk to
And I had
Drew
nothing
about.
to talk
I have
to.
nothing
We had nothing to
say.
talk about. I'm not cheating.
Yes, you are. Having an emotional relationship with somebody is cheating.
I wasn't in an emotional relationship.
I got receipts from your phone record.
She already shared it to me.
These are private messages that are between Ty and I'm assuming Drew. If these are real, which we don't know they are, they're very incriminating.
They're very friendly. We're friends.
You talking to somebody for 3,000 minutes? Hey, Siri.
Siri sleep.
How many hours is 3,000 minutes?
All right.
50 hours. 50 hours? You was doing it every single month. What were y'all talking about?
This is not anything incriminating.
What? My DMs are popping.
I didn't see that part.
Man, you texting like that.
That is what Ty said to me.
First and foremost,
Kenya, can you
if
put
you
pass
saw
it
my
down?
DMs are popping.
The texts are real?
So they're real?
Those are real texts?
I don't know. Ralph is really
Phone record says differently.
My phone record said I was on the phone.
Your phone record says you was on the phone for 3,000 minutes every single bill cycle.
I haven't had sex with
Talking
anybody
about
since
what?
I met you. Main things me and that lady was having an emotional relationship. It was not an emotional relationship.
Okay.
There's no romance, there's no dating. I'm just trying to be a listening ear to my friend that's going through something.
I'm not dating anybody. I don't have a boyfriend. That's cool. So for the record, we're gonna clear that. But I wasn't finished.
Ladies, this your tea.
What did she make me?
She made you the black tea.
I was just saying about the fact that you're dating. I'm not dating. I don't even know.
Something that really got people riled this season was your smooch with Sharice's 27-year-old son. Let's learn more about her love life, including a rendezvous with Sharice's son, Jackson. Okay, so he made the first move.
He did.
And we'll describe when he came in for the kiss, what was going on in your head.
Well, when we touched hands, when I took the key from him, it was electricity. Jackson came in to use the bathroom, and then as he was holding his hand out with my key, I went to take my key, and then he grabbed my hand and he pulled me to him. Yeah, I saw a different side of him that night.
You playing with my son.
No. I think we just sort of needed a little comfort in each other in the moment.
Okay.
And if it didn't end at the kiss, you'd be okay with it?
I gotta digest on this one.
Fans felt it was inappropriate, and Sharice also spoke out about it publicly. She said it made her feel uncomfortable.
When she told me, she said that my son initiated it. So I can't get mad. Everyone was expecting me to go crazy.
Right.
But if my 25-year-old son initiates a kiss with anybody, why am I gonna get upset with the person?
Okay.
I had plenty of women upset with me in my life, and it was, you know. So
But she's insinuating, Sharice, that it was more than a kiss.
But that was after. Now, had she said to me, oh, yeah, by the way, Sharice, I slept with your son, I might have reacted differently.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Do you even how does that feel just hearing your son
It's horrible. Like, the thing is, Ashley and I are friends.
Yeah.
We're friends. So you're telling me for 2 years
you held
this
on?
happened. We've been hanging out. We've been celebrating birthdays. We've been celebrating everything in life. And for 2 years, you just thought, oh, let me just tell Sharice this on national television.
on national TV. You know, and this is the thing. Your son is in the audience, so I would like to talk to Jackson. Jackson, welcome to the Sherry Show. I need to know, Jackson, what really happened with you and Ashley? Was it really just a kiss?
La 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 la.
Your mama gotta put her hands over her ears. Was it really just a kiss?
Well, Sherry, I don't kiss and tell.
Oh no! Well, look, do this. Blink your eyes for Auntie. What was it?
Well, I had just given her a ride home. My mom had a crab boil at the house for the
Okay.
cast. I'd given her a ride home. and I had to use the bathroom. So I guess as a thank you, she might have given me a kiss on the way out.
Okay, but after you used the bathroom and she gave you a kiss on the way out, because she insinuated more, was there more that happened after the kiss, Jackson?
I don't kiss and tell.
In the moment that I told Charisse, I was ready to deal with it. Like, if she was upset, I was going to apologize for not telling her. But then she said nothing. She laughed it off, but then goes and does a press tour and is saying all this stuff. Where was that energy when I was talking to you to your face?
Ashley has been lying for 10 years. So when she's saying this to me, I'm honestly waiting for the prank, or I did not believe her. And in my head, I'm thinking, I know she is not that desperate for a storyline, that she's bringing my son into this. For the record, my friends, none of them would ever do such a thing. The way that I grew up, when your friends' kids become your kids. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the age is, they become your kids. And so to be interested in your friend's kid that you now consider like a brother or nephew, it's ancestral to me. Part of me wants so bad to believe that this is just another stunt of hers and that it's not true. But, you know, I was talking to Robin the other day and she said, well, don't be naive, Charisse. Don't be naive, you know, because
does Robin think it's true?
Well, yeah, of course she does. Probably talk to Giselle. That's where Robin would know her information from.
If the roles were reversed, that if a man was friends with a guy and his daughter was 15 when he met her and then started kissing her at 25 and he's 35, a lot of people would not have this the same reaction they're having with Ashley and Jackson. Would you say that there is this double standard when it comes to that?
Absolutely. If a 30 or older, 10-year-old guy came on to one of Giselle's daughters, it wouldn't have happened. Even the standards are different for different people too. Like on the show, if someone would have made out with Giselle's, one of her daughters, we probably wouldn't have heard about it because they wouldn't have wanted that trashiness on the show.
What did the other ladies think when they heard Ashley hooked up with Charisse's son?
I thought it was terrible.
Giselle says, I shouldn't be trusted around husbands or children. And her bestie is out here kissing her friend's son. Really, Giselle? Ugh, I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit when Ashley admitted that. I would have taken that to my grave. Are the pickings so slim? You dating your friend's son? Whew, I'm glad I'm not single. The streets are rough.
I don't think that's right. Once I see you as a child, no matter how old you are, you'll always be that child to me. That's just how I look at it.
Did he make the first move?
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
Yes, I wouldn't do that.
And it was only a kiss?
I put a button on this with Charisse as far as I'm concerned at the reunion. I said my piece. And so I'm not really going to be giving it any more energy. I would like to say, however, that I do like that she is on TV again and that she's doing interviews and people are saying her name. And so for that, she's welcome.
One of the biggest shockers this season was your confession about hooking up with Charisse's son, Jackson Jordan. What made you want to tell Charisse that in the moment?
It's been just kind of sitting on me for a while. It's been sitting on me for 2 years now.
Oh my.
And, you know, I wanted Charisse back on the show.
Yeah.
I have. And I almost told her umpteen times, right? And I was going to take it to my grave and just be like, because Jackson was like, you know, I keep my love life private from my mom. And I was like, but that's also my friend, you know? Like, granted, she had given it her blessing jokingly in the past. She did. She was like, can you be my daughter-in-law? She would actually ask that. And so I was like, hey, girl, like, this could be your chance. Get you back on the show.
I'm crying.
In the scene, I thought she was going to, like, throw champagne in my face, you know, flip the table, do a whole thing. Nothing of the sort.
Yeah. So do you still talk to him at all?
No, we don't speak. After Potomac and Ponies, he like wanted to hang out, but Yeah, I put a stop to that. Can you imagine? Yeah, I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel bad about it, honestly, because if Charisse genuinely feels the way she does, I am remorseful.
Yeah.
I don't like the way she's going about it, and that is where I'm losing respect for her. But if she's genuinely upset, I can acknowledge, like, I crossed a line, and we can deal with it. But if you're going to keep defaming me and saying all this stuff and talking bad about my character, then we have another problem.
Were you surprised at how kind of like the audience reacted to all of it, how it just blew up?
Not really. I
You were
mean, it's
expecting-
salacious. Yeah, and I know it was salacious.
Yeah.
I've been doing this show long enough to know when
what's gonna
something's-
hit, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Charisse was doing TV shows and podcast interviews, and I'm just happy that she's back in the fold.
Hi. Will you turn that off? Yeah. You did a background check on Ryan?
No, what are you talking about?
That Tamara will have conversations behind your back and bring up topics that could really damage you or your boyfriend. And I know she texted me stuff.
It's almost like weird and obsessive.
It's not almost like.
It is. You're like throwing around FBI. You're throwing around all this Tamara, and it destroys you. Why do you?
I'm happy to see Tamara get the fuck ate up, okay? Jen, you better eat her. Why the fuck are you doing investigations or private background checks on your friends' husbands and so on? Like, what? You're a weird ass bitch, and I know it's a reality show, so you want to, like, I don't know what you want to do. But if you want to be a friend to somebody, you don't do background checks on their husbands. Everything that your ass has been doing is coming back to bite you. The reason why you got put off the show the first time is because everybody started to hate your ass. Now you come back and everybody's starting to hate your ass again because instead of being authentic, you want to just do the antics in this bitch. We don't really know too much about you besides your daughter not wanting to have anything to do with your sour ass.
You were still legally married when you started liking Eddie. What are you talking about? You were still legally married when you started liking Eddie. I was not legally married when I started.
Well, you were separated. She was
but
separated.
I wasn't.
Didn't you cheat on, she did, with Eddie, and you can ask Vicky, she cheated with Eddie on Simon. She broke up that marriage. She doesn't speak with her daughter. She still doesn't speak to her daughter.
And that says a lot about you as a motherfucking mother. Catch.
Why are you clapping?
Because you're using your voice. I'm so happy for you. You won't listen. You said that he was a mortgage broker. So I asked my friend, I goes, he licensed a mortgage? And he said, no, that's it. It's bullshit. That is not a background check.
And maybe it's not a background check, but it is inquiring about a husband that's not yours. Why the fuck you so worried about his damn business and what he got going on? What's the tea? Why you not worried about what your business is and why your gym closed down? What's going on with your CBD business? What's going on with that sour melting ass face? What's going on with your relationship with your children?
It's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. My session is weird.
It is.
Because I asked if he was licensed in real estate.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
in
that
mortgage.
simple. It's that simple.
It is that simple. But
I'm
you can't
having my
say-
friend's husband do a background check. Ryan's investigated by the FBI. It's weird.
It's all over the internet.
We're supposed to believe everything on the internet. We would believe that your husband is gay. They like to say that you peg him. Is that true? And I'm not peg shaming him. I'm just saying, like, if we're supposed to believe everything on the internet and bring it onto the show, I don't think you would like that. In fact, I don't think you did like that when people were trying to insinuate, specifically Vicky, saying that your husband was gay. Or was it Kelly? Either way, somebody said your husband was gay and you didn't like it too much. And that was on the internet. So now you're doing it to somebody else. Even though it was 2 years ago, it's still the point of you doing it and then denying it and swearing on your kids. And then you then admitted that you did do it. Like, girl, you're kind of weird and you're too old for all of these antics, honey.
I've never heard Jen raise her voice, so that was sort of shocking to me. And I understand why she was upset. This, and I said this to Tamara on camera and off camera, this whole, digging into people's backgrounds and whatnot, it's not okay in any way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's silly stuff or you think it's silly paparazzi nonsense, or if it's something very serious like the FBI. Why would anyone do that to someone? It's just not okay.
Call Google, babe. All you have to do is Google. There's a lot of depositions and stuff that he has been in. So for her to do that was really nasty.
Okay, maybe Jen does need to take up her issues with Google, but you're the one bringing the shit from Google onto the show, so what type of friend are you? You're doing background checks on people's husbands that are supposed to be your friends, and then denying it. Okay, girl. And then motherfucking Coraline's mother, the alternate one, is sitting there talking about Miss Tamara is wrong. Why weren't you telling her that in the moment? All I saw was you telling Jen to calm the fuck down. She don't need to calm the fuck down. This is what Tamara needs. She needs somebody to go the fuck off on her. And she got it, okay? And now she's about to get some more people to go off on her because I guess, well, hold on. Same case. But Ryan, Jen's man, is now suing Tamara with the help of Jen Bellino, who sued Tamara in the past and I believe won. So everybody's trying to get a check from Miss Tamrat's ass for her sour ass mouth.
You know what, Ryan? We sell more in a month than what you stole from the Dodger player. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, just walking the streets of New York City.
I love New York.
I know. It's our last night here, then we're gonna go see Julius in
Yeah.
Westchester, New York.
Can't wait to see his farm.
Did you guys watch? I know. Did you guys watch What Happens Live? It was so good with Ekansu last night.
It was awesome.
I will say, I was a little bit tired. I did misspeak a little bit on a couple things. I said that I don't drink, I think I said. What I meant to say is I haven't been drunk since that night.
Yes.
And I didn't mean to say that Ryan stole the money. I meant Vina made more money than what was stolen
Yes.
from the Dodger player. But I didn't mean Ryan, so I apologize for that. Because like Andy said, you're innocent until proven guilty.
He is. Everybody's innocent
Yeah.
until proven guilty.
So we are just going to walk the streets. We just had an amazing dinner.
Italian. I love the Italian food here in New York.
I know. Having
Tastes so
fun.
good.
Six years ago, I had to sue a public figure for slander and defamation. I won that case, but what I didn't realize was I was not healed. And the reason I realized that is because just 72 hours ago, this same person, a public figure, slandered and defamed a friend of mine. It brought back really bad, unresolved issues of anger and frustration.
And you don't even know us. You said very mean and hurtful things.
The tongue is a flame of fire. I'm going to say one thing, and the second thing is there's no do-overs.
Part of why I'm sitting here today is really for Ryan and for Tamara. I mean, did you not learn? Maybe it's time you stop fucking talking about people.
When you went on a podcast and pretty much talked really mad shit about me, but not only me, you talked about me as a mom, you talked about Eddie as a businessman. Why?
I feel I'm validated in everything I said.
He talked shit about you?
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
What did he say?
You said you were in my backyard for a barbecue.
Yeah.
And you said one of my friends came up to you and said,
Okay, so
hey,
that was
watch
an
out for
exaggeration.
Ryan. He goes out for married women.
Yeah.
Is that what was told to you?
That's exactly what happened.
It absolutely didn't happen.
It absolutely happened.
You've hurt a lot of people's lives. You've destroyed a lot of lives, and it's time. You know, I don't have any problem saying that. And the personal attacks, I'm not personally attacking you. I'm just telling you my opinion.
I just got off the phone with Jim Bellino, and he gave me the info on what Tamara did. And then I got a bunch of DMs also saying, she's a liability. Tamara Judge needs to be sued. I need to sue Tamara Judge. Vicky needs to sue Tamara Judge. And Gretchen needs to sue Tamara Judge. We all need to come together and sue her. She said, I suck dick for money on the show, not once, but multiple times. That is not true. It's slander, and it's disgusting that she gets to come and say I do a sex train and all these things. That is a lie. We all need to come together and file a class action lawsuit against Tamara Judge because they allow her to go and spread rumors. And you know what? We need to take her down. We need to take that evil bitch down.
Girl, you have not learned yet, and you are almost 60. Or I believe you are 60. This is not me age shaming. I'm just saying, girl, do you bitches ever learn your lesson? And I'm not just saying her. I'm just saying you old bitches. What's going on? Teaching and leading, like I said in my last recap. Y'all are not doing teaching and leading. Where's the leading by example? What's going on? And just when you thought things couldn't get worse, you have Tamrat's ass now claiming she's on the spectrum. And I'm not making fun of anybody on the spectrum. I'm just saying all of a sudden Your ass is going to therapy. When you get ate up by the internet and potentially about to lose your orange again, now you're being told you're on the spectrum, and that's why you have the relationships you do with people. You don't know how to regulate your emotions because you're on the spectrum. Girl, you need to cut it the fuck out. These antics are not cute. Just own up to your sour behavior and just say, I've just been a sour bitch. I'm full of pus and I'm a sour bitch. That's all you gotta say. You don't need to be saying that you're on the spectrum now, or whatever the term is that I may be saying wrong. Stop lying and stop taking on shit that's not for you. And if Tamra is on the spectrum, girl, I apologize. It just seems to me you're doing it for the antics and so you don't get ate up any further than you are already online. Okay, girl?
Let's just say I found out something pretty big about myself that I didn't know.
Hold on. You can't like bury the lead. Now I need to know. Like, what ish?
Really?
Yeah.
I am on the spectrum.
Oh my gosh, Tam.
Don't make me cry.
Wow. Okay. So what does that mean going forward?
We're trying to work through that. I have a really hard time processing stuff. I have a lot of sensory issues, sound, light, touch. But she says that's not my biggest problem. My biggest problem is working through trauma that I had in my life. That I don't want to say it on here, but I was just like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Well, I think it means a lot that you are taking those steps to figure out.
I'm just a person that I just thought that things were black and white to me. That, I grew up with a family that didn't have a lot of empathy or love or whatever. So that I just transpired that on to, my adult life. But after talking and going through everything and my emotions, and I have a hard time with empathy and feeling other people's feelings. It just, and there's a reason why, and I'll share it with you off, but it was just, I literally just, that's why I was 5 minutes late.
That makes a lot of sense.
I haven't even talked to Eddie. Like I haven't even, it's just.
Well, I love you and it doesn't change any of that. And I would say that one of your greatest skills is that you can read people and you have that. And, something I've said publicly and also to you, and, sometimes the filter isn't always there to read how somebody else is going to react. But this is huge that you have this information, because now you're aware. Yeah. And it's not a bad thing. You can continue using this to elevate yourself in such a positive way, but also know it's not that you don't have empathy. You're just seeing things in a certain way, and that's how you're responding to them.
It's how I process things. That
there are people in my family who have the same exact thing, and it's making me emotional even just thinking about it, because there are those similarities. And, we all have our different stuff. But Tam, I think the biggest thing you need to remember is I know no matter what, the show or life or anything, how much you are loved and how much we appreciate you. And you don't have to change anything about who you are. You just have to be aware, and that's going to be a huge thing for you.
Yeah, there's going to have to be a lot of huge changes moving forward. But that's certain things. She asked me, you have really bad social anxiety, and you are very much like you say, I just want to be at home. I just want to be at home. And it's because of the anxiety that I have when I talk to people, and how I make it through the show is drinking.
Yeah,
I'll drink. And then all these suppressed shit that's going on within me comes out when I drink because my guard is down.
Yeah.
And
because you're not controlled and you're
I mean, I
not-
just learned so much stuff. Like the reason why, I don't want to say the reason why because it brings in another person, but I see things very black and white. And when somebody's wrong, I need to expose them. I need to. It's like something inside of me just has to, like, you're lying, you're horrible, because I am a brutally honest person. And honestly, it has to do with not having control in my previous marriage and trauma from
and also
that.
probably your childhood too.
Yeah, I had a pretty good childhood though. That's the thing. So I thought, what do I have to complain about or cry about but it's all of it. It's, my daughter, the situation.
Yeah.
And something happened last night. So it was just like I already had this appointment. But it was the perfect time to go to this appointment. So something big happened last night, not in my marriage, but outside of my marriage. That was just hard, super hard.
And I think that for anybody listening, a lot of people can relate to this conversation because sometimes what you see isn't always what you get.
Yeah.
And, we're all doing the best that we can. And sometimes it's shit and sometimes it's great.
Yeah.
But I think it's a huge testament to you that you're doing the work and wanting to figure out how to make yourself not only feel better, but do better in certain situations that make you feel shitty ultimately.
The Tamra of it all. I know obviously people expect to hear what you have to say. And I do want to preface this by saying, if you came here to hear us talk crazy crap about it, that's not going to happen. We know that this is I think it's a sensitive situation for those people at home that are impacted by, or, that have someone in their life that is on the spectrum, or parents that, deal with the day-to-day of having a child on the spectrum. And so I want to make it very, very clear that just because, maybe we have feelings on the way that the message was conveyed, there is absolute regard for sensitivity here. And I don't want it to seem like we're just doing fodder because we're here talking about reality TV bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but at the end of the day, it became a very public thing very quickly. Talk to me about how you feel as a cast member on this show, as someone maybe when she posted it. What was your first thought?
So Tamara right now, 100%, if she was sitting across from me, she's an attention seeker. Her post stated that she's a private person. She doesn't like crowds. Then what is she doing on a reality TV show? So I call bullshit on that, number one. Number two, this whole face thing that she did, her face looks great. It looked great before, but attention again. Now we're going into, she's an asshole this season and last season. And the viewers are not happy with her. I can't imagine Bravo is happy with what's going on. The ratings are dropping, and the Mean Girl stuff, I think is we're all done with it. And so what she does is she decided to go to counseling and therapy. And this therapist over a Zoom call diagnosed her with being on the spectrum. So, you can't diagnose somebody with autism on one Zoom episode. She is a narcissist, and I don't think that is something up for negotiation. She says she wants to be private and quiet. Then why is she revealing her quote unquote medical diagnosis to the world? It's to people to feel sorry for her. I'm out of my mind with her. And she's done it to me. She's done it to Shannon. She's done it to Heather. She's done it to everybody. So it's constant calling people out, making people honest. Who is she to do that? Yeah. And I'm over it. And it was all for attention. And I'm going to say one more thing about it. When the viewers didn't like Brooks and the cast didn't like Brooks, and I thought he was my knight in shining armor. I thought he was my soulmate. I thought we met for a reason. He was a Christian. His parents, are pastors in a church. And I just thought, okay, this is a man of God and he would never hurt me or lie to me, steal from me, cheat. And then come to find out one morning he's shaving. He's like, I didn't tell you yet, but I have non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm like, what are you talking about? When did you go? I didn't even know you had a doctor in Orange County. You're from Mississippi. And he goes, well, I got referred from, a friend of mine. And I said, well, what does this mean? He's like, well, I got to go for more testing, but this is what I have, but you're probably too busy to go with me because you always are working. I'm like, well, when's your next appointment? So looked on the calendar. I had a seminar. I'm like, I can't go. And it was always, ironically, when I couldn't go, he was making these doctor's appointments. So as the season went along, I stood by my man. If you tell me, Christian, you're sick, then I believe you. Why would I not believe you? I'm never going to ask you for your medical records on a show or outside of a show. So I was defending my man. What had happened was he was looking for sympathy, whether it's true or not true, never got the real medical records. I was defending him because I couldn't imagine in my wildest dreams anybody faking cancer. So the viewers thought I was in on a cancer scam. And my whole belief and my whole response was, when you're scamming something, you receive something back. Did I open a GoFundMe account? Did I do anything? No, I was defending my man because he told me something that I believed was true. Tamra now is doing, ironically, kind of the same thing. I'm not going to ask for Tamara's medical records. I'm not going to ask for a brain scan as to why she's an asshole. So we're going to believe her. And she's looking for sympathy, and she doesn't have empathy. She already knows that if I'm hurting or Shannon's hurting or anybody's hurting, she'll come after them. That's not autism. That is being an asshole.
I'm getting tons of DMs. I'm getting tons of text messages from people talking about Tamra Judge being on the spectrum. If I were Bravo, I would fire her right away. She's a 1099 employee. She could come back and say, I'm a protected class. But you know, the Lena McSweeney bullshit. Now, let me go over here. I think it's ridiculous. Tamra Judge is 60 years old, and all of a sudden now she's coming out with being on the spectrum. She's a sociopath liar, okay? Like, I don't get it, right? Can someone help me explain to me, is that her defense now for her bad behavior? Those ratings, people are sick of Tamra Judge. How can, I know Bravo loves her, Bravo and Evolution, they love her. I love cooking with bacon grease. But you're 60 years old, and all of a sudden now you had somebody diagnose you as being on the spectrum. What a crock of bullshit. These psychiatrists, you can get any doctor to say any kind of bullshit you want, okay? After one appointment. Okay, I'm a genius. I'm Mensa now because I went to, I mean, come on. Like how stupid is she? I mean, on the spectrum? No, you're a sociopath, liar. Like, yeah, I mean, come on. You can get a doctor to say and do anything nowadays. It's pathetic, really. I want to see what doctor she went to because I don't believe in a word she says. I thought she probably got some RN saying that it was a nurse practitioner doctor's note bullshit that probably doesn't even have a PhD saying that she's on the spectrum. Where's the doctor's note? I want to see it because I don't believe a one word Tamra Judge says. She's a liar. Oh, I'm cooking. I'm making bacon and eggs, and I'm making hard-boiled eggs. You know, eggs are like the perfect food, actually. And I get the good eggs. I get the expensive eggs because they're so gross. And I'm making some English muffin. With cream cheese. Delicioso. But need some, these eggs need some, I'm taking out the thing. So, I mean, come on. How in the hell can Bravo hire this chick back? She's gonna, I mean, they have to fire her. Like, what, like she's gonna come back and say, she's gonna pull a Leah McSweeney. That's what she's gonna do. Okay? I don't know. I mean, and then they made up, apparently, at the reunion. What a crock of bullshit all of this is. Who watches? They want to keep their jobs so bad that they have to fake it to freaking make it. It's disgusting. Like, why would anybody want to watch Tamra Judge? Like, why? She's disgusting. Anyways, what do you guys think? I want to hear your answers. I can't read. What do you guys think about it? She dogged so many past housewives, and now she's on a roll making up anything so she could stay relevant. I mean, what a crock of bull crap, right? I can't. The Leah shade, ha ha ha. Yeah, I mean, that Leah McSweeney ruined Housewives. Oh, look at Rick.
From the waist up.
Hey. I made a mess. Okay, can you read some of these for me really quick? Well, I make you your breakfast.
Oh, sure.
I just got done working out, and I'm going to go have lunch, so... Wait, read something.
Hi, everybody. She is backpedaling now. Read her story.
Oh, because I said, Tamra Judge is 60 years old, and all of a sudden now she's on the spectrum. Why didn't they tell her that she was a sociopath?
Even Eddie has to shut her up sometimes. Love you, Kelly. Oh, hi, April.
Hey,
hi, Rick.
April.
Love you guys. Hi. Yes, Rick. Love watching you on Newsmax. Thank you. Rick's looking hot. Oh, snap. You're damn right. You should see me with my shirt off. Woo. Do you think it's unfair to all the people who defended Shannon against Tamara?
What was that?
Do you think it's unfair? How do I go back?
You can scroll
Love
back.
you both. Hi, Rick. Hi from Tampa. What's up, Tampa? Great tie, Rick. Thanks. Terry's laughing. She probably spoke to Brooke's doctor. Ebony and Leah ruined New York. Daddy Rick.
And
LOL.
so does Tamara. And Heather Dubrow. Why are they on there? I don't get it. Or Gina.
We have 520 people on here. Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed to the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon.com, we have James O'Keefe on this week. An interview with James O'Keefe. It's an awesome interview. He's a really sharp guy. It's Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon. You guys should sign up. It only starts at $5. You can have 162 episodes.
Tamara needs to go. What? Who in their right mind would hire her back? I mean, seriously, I want to know. I honestly want to know. She's such a freaking liar. So, Tamra Judge, it was funny. Alice Baskin owns Evolution. He sold it, and Tamra said, "Do you think Alex Baskin is gay?" And I said, "I don't think so," because Brandy Glanville said, "No." And she goes well, I think he is. She went over and told Alice Baskin that I said that I thought he was gay. I never said that. She is such a liar. Beyond. A manipulator. Is that what that is? I mean, psychopath. You know what? They should have said that she's a psychopath. Why are those lights on right now? So I don't know how in the hell in paper plates. Yeah, I don't look at how much dishes I do. I'm so sick of washing dishes. So yeah. I make Ricky up paper plates because all I do is dishes. See?
Thank you. It's delicious. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Oh, I got my eggs.
Hey, Kimmy. How are my eggs?
Delicious.
I'm going to make some hard-boiled eggs. Why do I care about all this? Because people are DMing me and sending me text messages. Why would I not care about it? I was on that show for 5 years, and she disparaged me. Went on BravoCon, talking shit about me. Why do I care? Do you care about people that you worked with 5 years ago that disparaged you? Would you care about that?
Good point.
Huh? Would you care if someone came after you that's a liar and do that? That's why I care. I care because she's a freaking she's a liar. I'm sick of her shit. I'm sick of it. That's why. I just like that Jennifer Aiden, and she cracks me up. I think she's so good on the show.
Yeah,
she's
she's
so
funny. Well, I didn't know about it. Jennifer just told me about it. Of course, like Tamara says something about Jennifer Aiden, and again, Jennifer Aiden, she don't hold back. Like, she comes right back at you, and she's very, she's smart, witty, she'll come, right back at you. So that's what I mean. If you dish it out, then I guess you have to take
That's
it.
the problem with Tamra. She can dish it out, but she can't take it. That's her
Right.
problem.
And
That's
I
her
think,
problem.
yeah, like
She's the biggest bully about anyone, that Tamrat. She's the biggest bully. She's a sociopath. Like I can't.
she's like said stuff about me, and I'm like, I go back and forth with her, and then she makes up with me, and then she says something again about me, and I'm like, what are you doing? And it's like I've never said anything negative about her, and I could, obviously there's so many things out there that I could. I'm not gonna jump on her train and like do what she does.
An awful person. I can't stand her.
You are saying I'm the queen of mean based on a TV show. And you, as my predecessor, should know better than anybody that could be maybe a little manipulated, maybe exaggerated. She's mean intentionally on her podcast.
Yeah.
Over and over again to people deliberately.
It's like not just a show. It's like this is you in real life on your podcast, just like going after people all day.
Tamra and Teddy were talking about us on their podcast.
Tamra said, I reached out to Kiki Monique. And Teddy was like, oh, what about Sheena? And then Tamra was like, no, I come out one day, I turn my phone on and I'm seeing these DMs come in from Tamra. And she was like, were you just hosting radio, Andy? I said, no. I said, I'm at the Tom Girardi trial. I said, like, why? And she goes, were you hosting when someone called in and called Alexis a whore and told me and said that I was a piece of shit? I said, I'm not hosting. I'm at this trial. And she's like, I was so mad. I contacted Andy because I'm just, and so I was like, then I was like, what? Are you trying to get us fired from our jobs? I'm like, what is happening? I said, it wasn't me, but I said, in the future, like if I ever piss you off, can you come to me first without trying to get me fired? Because I really need my job.
The one person that I wouldn't really enjoy being around anymore is Tamra. I mean, I think everybody knows that about me and her relationship. For me personally, she just was too much of like a pot stirrer.
It did seem like you said a number of times,
I did.
We're going to get Gretchen
3 to be
wasted.
exact.
We're going to get Gretchen wasted. It did seem premeditated.
Yeah.
So why did you want to embarrass her?
I guess I'm a mean drunk.
And she just, made up lies and manipulated things. And I don't like that. Like, I just think that it shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean?
Right. You guys, she also, Slade and her didn't hit it off either.
The question I have is why does everyone think they know about what goes on in my life? Because you don't know.
Okay. Well, it's so funny because Michelle called me yesterday.
Who's Michelle?
Michelle is Grayson's mother. She says you called her fishing for information.
Yeah, but that's my point. I mean, there was just a lot of lies and a lot of fabrication that was said about him and I. And, that's just a really hard thing. Like all the other girls, honestly, every other person that I've ever filmed with, I could film with again. I don't have issues with any of them. But her in particular, like she literally was just doing things behind the scenes that I found out about later.
Okay, well, let me explain something.
That is such a
You've
lie.
never met her, Tamra?
I have a mutual friend in my real estate office.
She reached out to me.
For what purpose?
Because she's not here to speak for herself.
Oh, so
That's
now
why.
you're on a campaign
Oh,
to
so
talk
now you're on a campaign.
No, I
somebody
feel
that's
sorry
not your
for the
friend,
woman. I'm
somebody
sorry.
that you don't
She's
know.
a single mom with taking care of a kid every single day.
you trying to make him and I look bad.
That kind of stuff, I don't really jive with that. I'm just a very straightforward person. And it's like, I just, I don't know.
That one party that Gina had that Tamra was yelling at Shannon, we're all dressed up in
the dinner.
Shannon, see, this is what happens in my brain. Tamra called Shannon a cunt. You and I talked about that, and I think they cut that out. And I went outside and I said to Tom, our producer, I said, I don't know what's going on here. Why is Tamra so upset with Shannon? He's like, we don't really know. It didn't pertain to her. Go back out there and tell them this has got to stop. Women don't treat women this way. I said, that's in my core of who I am. Mm-hmm. But these women are supposed to be friends, and also they're doing a job together. Why is Tamra so involved in what Shannon went through? And I couldn't get an answer from Tamra. Like, why are you making this about you? Because she needs to, because she doesn't have anything going. She won't expose her and Eddie's real problems in their marriage. Oh, because their marriage is perfect? Doubt it. She won't talk about Sydney, who she hasn't seen in years. She doesn't talk. Listen, if
Well,
my daughter,
and that's
doesn't
why
talk-
that's why she's hateful to other people, because then it scares them to bring up that shit, because they already know they see what's coming their way if they bring it up. You know what I mean? I
If
think that's
my
why she's
daughter
mean to people.
didn't talk to me, I'd be on a flipping plane right now, knocking on her door, begging her for forgiveness, and I don't even care what I did. Sydney has a very strong opinion of Tamara. Stop embarrassing the family. Stop doing what you're doing. Get off the show, and we have a chance. Tamara did none of that. So you know what? That shows Sydney, I'm not important to you. I don't care about my money, my stuff, I care about my family, my daughter, my people in my life. So that's the problem. Is just one thing. Mom, stop swearing at people, stop doing stupid stuff, and then let's have a conversation. But even when Tamara was off for 2 years, she never connected with Sydney. And Sydney's a beautiful daughter. She hasn't seen her and been with her.
She said on a recent episode that she saw her, I think, at Sophia's graduation, and she thought they were going to maybe, because she said it was, I think, a decent exchange. But then she said Sydney stopped responding to texts after that. Does she talk to you about this as a friend?
No, she just every now and then when she was crying in somebody's arms this season, it's like, oh, please. It's just like the thing in Ireland when she was crying on, Shannon's arms.
Yeah. Not to say that it's not hard and doesn't affect her, but I just think
then get off the show and reconcile with your daughter. It's pretty simple.
But friends talk about real life shit and you give each other advice, and she never even goes there with you.
No, she
That's
would just
weird.
say, it's so hard. No, it's not. You gave birth to your daughter. You fucked up. Go apologize and make it better and move on. Maybe she chose Eddie over her daughter. I don't know, but there's no flipping way I'm going through life not being close with my daughter. My daughter and my son are my life. They're my bloodstream. They're my life. If they're pissed off at me, then I messed up, or they're pissed off at me just because they don't like me right now, but I'm going to figure out a way to make them like me again.
Yeah.
I'm their mother. I don't get, how she cries on TV and Sydney said, please don't mention me. Please don't do this. And the next thing you know, she's bawling. It's like she can turn on the waterworks like that. Anyway, that is a character issue. And
hey guys, I love answering all your questions, but I'm getting bombarded with this Vicky shit. I don't give a shit. This woman is disgusting in every sense of the word. To go after my family and everything, that's what she does. I don't know why she's doing it. Maybe she needs a little attention. Maybe someone needs to pet her back like a little puppy, but I'm not going to do it. Listen, I'm not going to take parent advice from a woman that chose her boyfriend Brooks over her own daughter, a woman that had a boyfriend that told Ryan he should beat his wife to keep her in line and to stay with him. To me, that's disgusting. What has happened in my relationship through my divorce and my kids is very tragic and sad. And for her to even talk about it is disgusting. So Vicky, go away. Leave me alone. I'm going to ask you for the last time, leave me alone. Nobody cares what you have to say, ever. Go away. Somebody's asking me to make up with Vicky. First of all, I've never gotten in a fight with Vicky. I don't know what she's doing or why she's doing it, but it's my understanding she did something really, really nasty across the line to the point where it's been sent to my attorneys. So I don't know what her problem is with me, but I'm begging you from the deepest part of my heart to leave me alone. I'm not saying anything about you. I don't want to say anything about you. What you're doing is so sad and so disgusting. It was just you a couple episodes ago saying you're a woman of God and should not be doing this. So what are you doing? And why are you doing this? What are you getting out of it? Because all that you're doing is hurting me and hurting my family. So please, I'm begging you, please leave us alone. I've tried so hard not to listen to what Vicky had said about me. And I just keep getting bombarded with it. I'm in just disbelief. In such disbelief that this woman would go so low. Do you know what it's like to lose a child? Do you know what it's like? It's the most painful thing in the world to insinuate it was because I was on the show. No, that's not what it is. You win, Vicky. I don't know what you want from me, but you got it. You win, okay? You kick me when I'm down. You hurt me all the time. I can't do it anymore. I don't want any part of this. You can have my spot on the show. You can have whatever you want. Just please leave my family alone. Please.
Kimmy, do you know that Tamara just said to me Multiple people have told me that you said I'm a horrible friend, that I have an ego. I did say you had an ego. I did. I did say when we were doing the Trace Amigas tour, we always have to do it around Tamara's schedules because she's got so much going on. But she goes, no, I don't want to sit down with you. You are a horrible person.
Talk about kicking someone when they're down.
Shannon's DUI is addressed in the premiere, and you reveal, why you chose to leave the Trace Amigas. Were you still willing to be there for Shannon, or was that friendship over to you at that point?
No. So the DUI did not break up our friendship. I was very supportive of Shannon after her DUI for months. If you go back to BravoCon, she did an interview and said that me and Vicky are the ones that have been there for her the most. I was truly always worried for years that something like this was going to happen. I thought it would be a huge wake-up call to her and she would finally stop drinking, but that did not happen. So basically what happened, the reason why Shannon and I are no longer speaking is because of Shannon, not because of me. It was something that she did that I can't really give away. And I eventually just led me to quit Trace Amigas and cut her out of my life. It was a choice I had to do for my own peace of mind, to make myself a priority and not her overly dramatic, neurotic behavior affect me anymore. So it was a hard decision. But even saying that, we went on to film. I was worried about her. I was concerned about her. I didn't hate her. I didn't like her behavior. I didn't want to enable that behavior as well. And it has nothing to do with Alexis Bellino. It has nothing to do with Trace Amigas. It had something to do that she was doing behind my back. And I made the choice that I'm not doing this anymore. Not doing it. I mean, but the funny thing is when you cut someone off from your life like that, they will tell people, the part that makes them look good and you look bad. So, bring it on. I'm sure the lies will start.
You said in the beginning that you were shocked the way that things are going down. Is there certain things from your perspective that you wish was included? Because a lot of people, for lack of better words, are saying that you were kind of mean this season to Shannon. And I'm sure you've seen that as well. So I'd love for you to respond.
I mean, I thank God for the reunion so we can clear a lot of this stuff up. There was a lot of stuff, obviously, and I'm sure it's done purposely. Some things are taken out, but you have to have something to talk about at the reunion, right? And I understand the process. This isn't my first rodeo. But yeah, you will see the very first episode, I go to see if she's okay. I don't hate her. I don't hate this woman. I'm hurt by her. And I go to see if she's okay. And she comes after me and says some horrible things. And then I'm like, you're a horrible person. I don't want to talk to you. And I walk away. But they don't show that middle part of what got me to that. And then I'll discuss what was said at the reunion. And then the second time I had a confrontation with her was at Gina's dinner party. And again, she brought something up to me and that was my response.
Right.
So that's where, when some things are removed, I mean, I feel like it's not fair to a certain extent. At least show a little bit of it. You can't just show me going off the rails for no reason. But, I guess that's what the reunion's for.
Totally. So you would say that you weren't being mean, you were being reactive.
I'm being reactive for sure. Was I being sweet? No, not in any, and I do regret ever calling her an alcoholic. I do regret that. But I was at that point, I was just pushed against the wall. And I'm like, and it's very hard for me knowing, since I've known her and the struggles with alcohol and getting in an accident, getting a DUI and still drinking. I can't wrap my brain around that at all. And, one might say oh, well, you get drunk on the show and you act like an ass. Yes, I do. I am somebody that definitely can't handle more than 2 drinks. And it's because I don't drink that much. But when I film, I tend to think I need a little bit of liquid courage. But my liquid courage turns into straight alcoholism.
Ooh, what do we have here? You better live it up. 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 I know a Strappiana when I see one. Ooh, get the strap. You better live it up. Get the strap. You better live it up. Dyke, dyke, dyke. Dyke, dyke, dyke. You better live it up. I know a Strappiana when I see one. what do we have here? Dyke, dyke, dyke. Dyke, dyke, dyke. You better live it up. 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 Get the strap.
Because you get nothing else from me today. Goodbye. Don't make me call Portia.
Better move, don't make me call.
Portia. Portia. Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia. Portia. Portia.
Things that I had were bothering her. The fact that I had a Rolls Royce, the fact that I was living well. Maybe she was just curious or admired me. But I definitely wanted to kind of stay back. So we move forward, we go to Puerto Rico. And once I got attacked by her, that's when I knew we were at a point of no return.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia. 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 Don't make me call Portia.
You blocked me because I didn't like your glam. Your glam. Your glam. Didn't like your glam. You should be mad at the stylist and not mad at me, ho. Like Girliana, I didn't do your hair, I didn't style you. So take it up with that bitch being your stylist. You should be mad at the stylist and not mad at me, ho. Garcelle, 1-800, take it up with your stylist and not with me. You know I love you. You blocked me because I didn't like your glam. Your glam. Your glam. Didn't like your glam. Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? 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 You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.